coffee and go, how could all these people be right when I haven't met 80% of them?
It doesn't compute. And to anyone that is a free thinker, which I like to think that I am, people from the outside looking in, all you have to do is put two and two together and say, this guy is a 60-year-old man who is an entertainer, who has made some enemies, but you've made some friends along the way. You've had a lot of success. You've had ups and downs, but you don't have a rap sheet. You haven't done, you're not a sexual predator. You haven't been arrested. You haven't had DUIs. You're pretty clean fucking record. Yes. So even if your personality sucked, which it doesn't, you have a great personality. But if your personality sucked, you're like, okay, he's, we don't like him for whatever reason. Okay, but that's not enough reason to have all of these fucking people come out of the woodwork and to try to hold you down and to call you. I've said this, and maybe this is too strong of a term, but they're calling you like the Antichrist. Like they are making you out to be the villain of all villains.
I know.
And to me, you're just like, you're a regular guy. You like to have a couple of beers. You like to watch the Yankees game. You've had it, you're a person that people recognize on the streets. You have stories to tell. It's jealousy, it's envy, and it's a group of people that the only way that they can get ahead is by taking you down, by tearing you down. And the only way that they can do it is getting other people on their team. And I think a lot of these people are getting paid off. Like Rob Saul, Grillo, I think there's some fucking payola going on
but
these
look
guys.
At the common denominator then. What is the common denominator? Rob Saul is beating me up for this. Steve Grillo now beating me up for this. Steve Grillo's there is an amazing fucking...
He's not going to win a Nobel Prize anytime soon, that guy.
No, but it's not even that. It's just like, I have helped that little fucking scumbag. He stabbed me in the back once, twice. I gave him plenty of chances, and he continues now his show. Another show with people to say John's bad. I mean, like, Dan, at what point does it get old?
Well, here's the thing. If you go on and you do a show every day about how John's bad, John did this, John screwed me, guess what? You get invites to Dabble Point, and you get to go on with Carl. And they send their little bot army over there to send nice comments and send you super stickers and shit. It's so fucking lame. These guys have no integrity. I'm a man where I do this as a hobby. This is for fun for me. Like I enjoy just coming on and doing it. I'm not thinking that this is like my livelihood. So I don't have to, I'm not compromised. I can be who I want to be. And so I can call out bullshit like I see it. These other guys, they're all in bed together, and they can't. And this is what they do. Like Melton with his super tips, or Carl with his show, or Shuley. You have to go along with them, and if you don't go along with them, they send everybody after. I told you about it. I got the nasty comments on Reddit. They're taking pictures. They're photoshopping me. They're taking videos. Lucy Tightbox of all people at Hackamania was claiming in front of a crowd of 100 people that I've committed felonies. She was saying that I've called the police on people and tried to get them attacked at their homes. It's fucking insane. These people have lost their fucking minds. It's crazy. And that's why I'm here. That's why, like, when I saw that email come out, I'm like, I gotta
all right, test. Because now is it coming through?
Fucking war out there, John. It really is. And it's fucking bullshit. And I'm just not going to sit here and fucking take this. And I'm not going to let them fucking intimidate me.
Jesus, I've been sitting here talking.
No,
didn't notice.
Biggest Eric the Midget fan. So seriously, how do you live with
my
yourself?
mic wasn't coming through.
What do you mean?
Evie Mux.
What have I done? I mean, seriously.
I don't know. Point to one.
Right,
yeah,
thanks,
tell
guys.
me one thing. Show me one time John got arrested for something. Tell me one time John, like.
I seem to have this
like you pushed an old
problem
lady in front
with
of a
Evie
bus or
Mux
something,
lately,
like,
But it's not only that, like,
it doesn't pick up my
how
microphone unless I switch
Kurt
microphones and then switch back, and then
Howard
it'll start
was
picking it up.
when I left. Look how
I was
much
not pissing, Voltaire.
I meant to him.
Anyway, I was saying earlier.
You were one of the first big names to leave, like that in the golden era.
Working
like
on
that
some
original
stuff
era, you were one of the first big
Jack,
names.
Catching up on the boys. And
Yep.
for some
There
stupid
wasn't any
reason to
big
say to see if,
articles of
anybody
Howard
was
going
on,
nuts.
see if everything was going on.
Jackie
And
was
John
so
was on.
overrated. We all know. I mean, he had a couple. He had the street
Nope,
jokes and stuff.
no
but come
drinking.
on,
It's
Jackie
not tonight.
was kind of a hack. a
No,
little
no, I
Thursday.
mean, no, but he was
It's
good
tomorrow.
on the show. I'm not going to disparage Jackie, but the point what I'm trying to make is Howard liked me enough to invite me to his house, hang out with me, work out with me, jog with me. I mean, we were cool. You know, we were friends.
You guys were copacetic.
I mean, I
you had
was
a relationship
surprised
with
at
Howard
the,
that not a lot of
2-hour
people on
show.
that show
Howard
had.
and I had
Today with
dinner at
VTL.
Nobu with
He normally
Ozzy
goes
Osbourne.
long on Thursday,
Howard
so
and
I was
had
like,
dinner
"Hey,
with
nice!
Adam Duritz from,
It'll be some easy
Counting
work. I could
Crows.
probably
I mean,
pop that out tomorrow.
like,
Just cut the
this
VTL
is
out,
not
VTL,
what,
yeah,
you know,
VTL part out
Howard
for the
wouldn't
highlights,
let
and call it a
just
night,
some
or call it a day."
asshole.
No,
Do you think Shuli ever got an
This son
invite
of a
to
bitch.
Nobu? No. No.
But that's my point. So, like, and then you look at Jay Leno. I'm hanging out with Jay Leno at his house. I'm having dinner with Jay Leno. Like, at what point did these losers go, okay, these two icons thought I was cool enough and nice enough, you know, and smart enough that I could hang out with them.
These are A-list
And they
celebrity
trust me
entertainers.
enough. But then you have Steve Grillo,
actually, Mark.
who Howard wouldn't even.
Oh yeah, Voltaire.
up
I still
his
need to go
salary
over it.
$2 an hour because he
I'll
didn't
be
give a fuck
probably
about
working
it.
on it tomorrow
Steve Grillo brought nothing.
tomorrow morning. I work on
to
it
the
while I do
table.
other
The
stuff.
only
That's why it kind
reason
of takes all
and
day
talk about
to do the highlights
a fucking
for like a 2-hour
you know,
thing. Because I don't
look,
just sit and do
Dan,
it.
I don't know if I ever told you
You
this
know, I
story.
do other stuff and I'm listening
Steve
to it,
Grillo
and then I
asked
turn
me,
around and then I
he's
turn over to my
his
editor.
new, he is the Ralph
You
Cramden.
click the cut thing. And
He's
get
the
all
Ralph
the clips, and
Cramden
then
of like
later on,
new
once I'm all
get
through it, I
rich
go through and pull out all the
quick
parts.
schemes. You know,
Oh yeah,
But anyway.
I've seen a few of those. Like, oh yeah, I got a
think-
guy in Vegas that'll get you into
As
this
far as
thing
what
for
Mark is
20%
asking, I
off.
think
It's
his
like,
end
okay,
goal,
great.
I think Dan's
it's
end goal
always this bullshit. So he
he's going
has
to
this light bright company, whatever it was. It was like
he's
some
going
lighting
to
company.
do something. He's going to
Now,
turn on John, obviously.
Me,
But he's
and
not
this
going to be
is all
like
factual.
going around
You
to
can't deny
Shuli
any of this, Dan.
or Carl
Me
or any of those other
trying
channels.
to help
He's going to be on his
Steve
own channel, on his own
When
show,
it comes to LA,
high-fiving Dr. Chow and Will
give
Mir.
Steve a private
You
meeting.
know, he's going to try to get heat
in
for
one
his
of
own
our
channel,
rehearsal
for his own
studios
show. But he won't go on
with
any
our
of
lighting
these.
director. So
'Cause I
they
think he
could
genuinely doesn't like
do a whole demonstration of their lights.
What's up, Beef Drip Ins?
do that. I hook Steve up with the camera company, like a whole film.
We're just over
production
here
company,
not
you know.
watching Stuttering.
I do that to Steve.
No one else could get him that kind of introduction. Nobody.
But this is what it's not a schnurra, but
Did I say
a
Steve or
fucking
John?
scummy opportunist.
I'm
like
actually kind of
Steve
tired. I was thinking about going
When
to
I
bed
get
early
him-
tonight, but
to do that light thing at the Tonight Show. I give him one instruction, Dan.
this story, man.
Don't
Don't go
bother
into the people's
guests.
rooms.
I am going to let you in here. I am going to let you do this with your boss, this demonstration. Do not walk down the guest hall and do not bother the guests. Dan,
Yes.
as soon as the demonstration
All right, everybody, get ready.
was
Beef Drippins is
over,
calling John.
who do you think was missing?
You know who, of course.
Steve Grillo. I then walk down the guest. This is before the show. There's 3 guests or whatever, 2 or 3 guests. I walk down that hallway and I hear Steve Grillo in one of the guest rooms
Chatting him up.
and he is bothering Howie Mandel and going, "Hey, I see him." He's going, "Hi, I'm Steve Grillo from the Stern Show."
And Howie Mandel is like OCD, like he doesn't like to be touched. He doesn't
Yes.
like
Yes. And I'm going to myself. And I go, Howie, I'm sorry. And I go, Steve, come out here. I go, I gave you one instruction. You couldn't even give me that respect after I just let you do
No.
a whole light demonstration. This is what a scumbag is. And that's why all these people that are doing his show right now, they're doing it because like he's like shitway. He's like a little snake. Like, hey, you want to come on my show? Hey, I'm Steve Grillo from Start. Oh, give me a break. He's such a scumbag. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Abba Riza. How
Oh,
are
Jesus,
you, Abba?
fuck.
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you with your arch
You too, Beef
nemesis,
Drippins.
Stan, who loves you?
Damn. I've got some questions for Dan, though. But
Oh,
I'm
no,
I
ready
don't
to
know if
answer
I'm
them,
allowed to
Abba.
ask them, but yeah.
I'm ready to answer.
Oh, yeah, he
I
did
figured
shave
you
his
would.
stash.
I'm happy to answer any
no,
questions.
I don't
Abba.
want another.
Oh,
Abba's
Ava's
coming in
gonna talk
already
about
hot with this.
the
What?
talk with Sean.
No? Okay, fine. We don't
last
have to
night.
talk about Dan.
No, but Dan loves you.
She wants to
okay.
ask me about the lawyer from last night, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Okay, what do
I'm
you want to ask me?
surprised.
I'm not allowed to ask you.
You
No,
can ask me
him.
whatever you want, Abba. I'm an open book.
Okay, so I refute, or I brought up the claims that were made by Lucy Tightbox on John's show.
The 47
Here.
swattings, is that what we're talking about?
And you said that I didn't ask you about them, and then
Okay.
she went and they did a show and they stood by them. Can you walk me through what happened with that guy, Tomlinson?
Yep, Ava's
Do you
pushing
want the
Dan out.
Reader's Digest version, or do you, I mean,
Like,
how
what-
Dan's
different
on
would
his
that
way
be?
out.
What did you do?
Is his name Patrick?
Yes.
And
his
Ava's
name is Patrick.
fucked up.
Wow, I get fucking troll
Okay.
mail from Patrick Tomlinson every fucking day.
Do you really?
Every day while I was cleaning my garage. I swear on my life. I look at it.
It's probably because he's seeing you with this dick licker right here. He's like, hey, this guy's hanging out with the Dan.
No, this Patrick Tomlinson always sends me like letters every day, trolling me.
So here's the deal.
Yeah, Ava's fucked
A
up.
lot of the stuff that Lucy has talked about, there's multi layers to it, and I'll try to explain this. So
I think
there's
we
some
might be
emails
seeing
that
the end
say,
of Dan
Dan
tonight.
Mullen sent this email. I did not send those emails. Okay, so there's people impersonating me because now some of it I did kind of harass this guy a little bit.
Like don't like.
What's up,
refute what
Lucky?
she's
Loved
saying. I'm
the
just asking for you,
puppets.
like what happened? Just
Rocco
you
did a
tell me
great
what
show.
happened.
Okay, I'm going to try to keep it as because I don't want to bore John here. I'm going to try to keep this
No,
as tight
please
as
don't.
possible. There was a subreddit that was dedicated to Opie and Anthony, and right around the time that Anthony
This
got
might be a
fired from
good-
the show,
Hold on.
there was
I'll
nothing
let-
really to talk about. The show didn't
I'll let
exist
him go.
anymore. He got fired. Opie and Anthony ceased to exist. Somebody found this guy on Twitter talking about Norm Macdonald. He said, "Hey, I don't find Norm Macdonald funny." It was some email. along
Rocco
the lines.
made a
So
very
people started
beautiful
trolling him.
Ava.
There was a lot of kind of trolling, like you see in the Dabbleverse. The same thing. People sending comments or whatever. I was one of those people. I was making comments to him on Twitter, so on and so forth. This person, Patrick Tomlinson, tried to sue people. He called them 60 John Does for people saying that he defamed them. Almost kind of like a lawsuit like you see in the Dabbleverse. I was one of those people. I was named a John Doe. He tried to sue me for $100,000. Because and for innocuous stuff. Like if you looked at this lawsuit and I could find it for you, it's like nothing. It's a nothing burger.
He was a great
He's
Ava.
an author. He wrote science fiction
He
books,
needs-
whatever.
He needs
So,
to do that on
I
his
took that
show
personally.
once.
And yes, and so there was a whole lawsuit. He ended up losing the lawsuit. The owner of the Opie and Anthony forums got money back from him, and he had to pay back for it. I went to the court hearing for that lawsuit because I was part of the lawsuit. I wanted to see him lose that lawsuit, so I did attend that in person, which is where a lot of this, like, oh, Dan is stalking him or whatever. No, I went to a lawsuit that I was named in with him. There was now this gentleman
What's on my
claimed that
shirt?
people were
I got
swatting him.
something on my
I had
shirt.
nothing to do with that. There's some people that
What
think
is
he
this?
swatted himself or it was a
Is this
criminal
shirt
that swatted
clean?
him. I have no
What my
knowledge
nose
of
look
that
like?
whatsoever. I've never done anything
What's this
illegal.
guy talking about?
Did I go to Milwaukee?
What
Yes.
what does that mean? You went
Hey,
to
that
Milwaukee?
person's trash.
I went to a court. I sat in a court hearing that I was part
I'm
of
gonna
in
put a-
Milwaukee. And yes, and I
I'm gonna-
also walked by
I'm
his
gonna
house
put
and I
up
took a
this-
picture of his
this
house
picture.
when he
no.
wasn't home. So
Who knows?
that people
Something
call
on
that
my
stalking.
calf.
I call that,
Did I put that there?
kind of taking my little trophy picture. I
is
didn't.
that?
I've never met him in
Well, that's
person. I
coming
never
apart.
accosted him in any way. And that's
what
the
that
story.
is.
And that's pretty much what it is. I mean,
Did you ever
if there's
dox
anything
him?
more you want to know, I'm happy to answer it.
Did you ever dox him online?
No, he's I never doxed him. His information's out there. He's a professional author. He's like a celebrity. He's like a
I need to go back and rewatch it. I just remember it was good. I was
he's a
pretty hammered
professional
by the
author.
time
All his information's out there. I never doxed him
he
myself.
came on.
So you were involved in a trolling operation to
Oh
someone
wait, no,
analogous to
I was
Stuttering
asleep
John,
because that was
and
Sunday
that
night.
went as far as a court case that you attended, and then you
I need
walked
to
by that
rewatch it.
person's house and took a picture of yourself.
I think I fell
walking by.
asleep during it, but
Yes. Yep.
I
Exactly.
watched the clip of the puppet
Okay,
show. Is fucking
now-
awesome.
Okay, now, okay, but no, here's the thing of it that
I need to watch the
really
whole thing.
find hysterical. All right, so Dan did that.
But
Okay.
yeah, I heard the karmic
but
intro was
Is that the
fucking amazing.
equivalent of what Chitway has done?
Yes, that's
Really?
kind of,
I don't believe so.
I never tried to get him fired. I never tried to do any like real world thing other than just making comments online.
Is that the equivalent
Ah,
of him calling
hot shot you
uh,
are. Hot
calling
shot in
you
me.
to infiltrate my family member?
I think so, and I think
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
there's
I know his
might even be an
music,
example of that.
Not a
Dan
fan,
didn't
but I've
mention.
listened to it.
That's to me.
I'd argue what you've done is probably a
But I'm
worse
gonna
affront
be
than
quiet while we
anything you
see
just
Dan
accused
get
of,
pushed
that-
out by Ava.
Trying to cozy up to John's family. And once again, I'm not trying to drive a wedge between us. I have respect for you, but like John just said, my stuff was just innocent online trolling. And I went and
Dan's not
if
pushing
somebody
any wedges.
sues me, you're goddamn right. I'm going to go to the fucking court hearing. I don't care if it's in fucking Timbuktu. I'm going to fly there and I'm going to see that fucking person lose in court. And I did that.
It's not a moral trophy to show up at a court hearing for a lawsuit against you.
Well, that's upsetting. Beef drippings.
Really?
Beef drippings.
How not?
Really?
If he's suing you, you can't brag about showing up there.
That I
Really?
won, that
So
I
it
won,
was
that I
quite-
made you
What are you-
lose.
whoa. What are you implying I did with John's family?
He just said it. What John just said.
No, I said what Chitway asked you to do.
Yeah, Shitware asked me to do something that I didn't do.
I know what I'm trying to say is Dan. I
No,
don't
she did do
see
it.
Dan to be as bad as that, and I think it's horrible that you would even accuse him after Chitway does show after show on me and harasses my family, my friends, and every fucking part of my life.
John, to me, this is the moral leg that I
Oh,
stand
wait, is
on.
Ava
when I
getting
shit
pushed
on
out?
people like the Shitware, is that I don't have like a history of being online and harassing people ever in my
But
whole
we're
life.
talking about one person you're talking about.
I don't like this.
Well, who knows what else he's done? I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
now-
just saying this guy. I'm saying Dan is just like the people that are fucking with you, and it's weird that. And so
Alva, if somebody sued you, Alva, if somebody sued you for $100,000 for some innocuous comment that you made on Twitter, would
okay,
you
so
take that personal?
Okay. So you're stating that all you did is make one innocuous comment on Twitter.
I should put up a poll.
I mean, more than one innocuous comment, but they were everything was innocuous.
If
Who
it's
is
one,
going?
okay.
Who is going to be out tonight?
Okay.
But $100,000 is like real money. Like that's like you have to get a lawyer. Like that becomes that. I'm a human being. I take things personally. You try to fucking come at me or my family, I'm gonna fucking my claws are coming out. So yeah, am I guilty of fighting back and
Well,
defending myself?
Weren't you coming at him and his family?
The odd thing is that I'm not taking sides, and I love both of you. But the only thing I can't understand is why you're so obsessed with Dan when I have so many people right now fucking attacking me left and right. And the only two people right now in my corner are you two, and you're choosing to now have a problem with the other person that is in my corner. And I'm just I don't know why that is your choice.
I don't find these ethical issues to be negotiable as far as teams. I think it's fucked up to do certain things, and it doesn't matter whose side anyone is on in them. And it's
Well,
weird.
he just told you his reasoning. If you don't accept him, that's fine.
His reasoning is the same reasoning everyone has for fucking with you.
Dan,
I don't see the equivalency at all. I don't get what you're talking about. You're talking about something.
you concluded that this guy, this author, is just some jerk off that like was just fucking talking shit or just made some stupid comment about Norm Macdonald.
This guy doxed me. This
Sir,
guy doxed me and my
sir.
family. He doxed my job.
Wash your goddamn
He's not
wigs,
my
sir.
job. This motherfucker. If we
I
want,
don't
you
know, I
want
heard
to get
that
into
in
details. He reached out to my job, tried to get me fired.
I want to get into
Tried to get me fired over something some silly comment I made on Twitter. So there's a lot of stuff that you don't understand.
I'm asking.
I heard that in Florentine's
what those
voice.
things are.
Beef drippings. Sir, wash your wig, sir.
Reached out to my employer and said that I was like a criminal. He said I was a cyber criminal because I made a comment on Twitter.
Is that okay, Albert?
$100,000.
Well, is it okay that you've done that in response to people fucking with you?
Me?
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I reaching out to?
When people fuck with you, you respond and saying, "Hey, this fucking guy just like tried to fuck with my family."
All right, so he had a problem with this guy Patrick. Let Patrick fight this battle.
You're the Patrick of the analogy, John. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like,
Dan hasn't done any of this to me.
I haven't done anything to John.
Yet.
okay.
What have I done, Ava? Like, is this like the Minority Report you're like seeing in the future? Let's penalize Dan for something that might happen a year from now.
All he's been is supportive.
John, I'm not.
I think Ava might be on her way out.
I'm just saying we should be morally consistent. And when you got a guy like Dan out there that like
What he's saying, this was how many years ago is this, Dan?
This is like 5 or 6 years ago.
All right, so he's telling you what happened.
Wouldn't we be hypocrites that engage in that argument when Kumia says that about what we've like called him out for? When he says, "Well, that was."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Time ago.
No, but
not surprised.
He,
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah,
did
dirtbag
he hit on
circus.
what he thought was a 14? I mean,
no, but the point is ethics have to be consistent.
All right. So what are the what?
The ethics is the ethics.
So I'm a piece of shit online, Ava. You got me guilty as charged. I'm a piece of shit. Okay, what now?
Oh, so now I'm saying, whatever, man.
No, what ethically thing did Dan do that was so bad? I don't even get it.
How
well,
much
Mammy, what did I try to do to VTL?
Individual end up having to pay because of what you all were doing.
Or are you talking about John?
He sued 60 people for $100,000 a piece. He was trying to make it was a $6 million lawsuit.
Right.
He didn't get anyone's information. He only
I know
focused
Loki.
on the
If I would have voted, I would have voted off.
That person got
Dan
a really
as well,
good lawyer, protected himself, had
how much Dan
money
is just
did Tomlinson lose?
Dan is just too good at licking John's
but
balls.
then he didn't pay, and then it became interest, and then it turned into like $60,000 or $70,000.
It bankrupted him. It bankrupted him.
No, he didn't bankrupt him, but he had to.
I kind of figured.
To help him out pay for it because.
Well, thank you for the $2, DD. At least it wasn't too much.
$60,000 laying around, but that's what happens with a lawsuit. I mean, I think we all know that you take out a lawsuit, and now here's the other thing that you're not taking into consideration. He was funded by his lawsuit. He had an organization that gave him money to do this lawsuit, so he wasn't doing this out of his own pocket. It was like a free roll for him.
I guess to me,
the next time you're around or something, I'll do a $2 super chat here.
And that you and a group of people like fucking ruined his life and put him under and made him lose so much money and cause so much misery to his personal life in a gross trolling way that every day
how is his life ruined?
Let me finish. When I come on John's show and I just shit on all these other people, it's on the basis of just that is a fucked up like way to be, and I'd never participate in that no matter what people do to me, and I don't want to be a hypocrite about it. And to me it's fucked up that you did that, and it's odd that you're just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna call you out.
Do I need to take an ethics class, Ava? Do I need to go back to ethics
school? I don't want you to take an ethics class, but I'm not gonna pull any punches with you that I don't for anybody else. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I hear where you're coming from, but you know,
I still don't even hear how much you're refuting about what they said happened.
Well, I'm refuting the illegal, like Lucy Tightbox was saying that I swatted him.
Exactly,
I did all these like illegal things.
Was he swatted?
Yeah, I never would have called that.
To do with me. I was not involved with that. I have no connection to
Dan is winning.
Illegal.
Dan's winning John's love here.
Done anything illegal towards that gentleman.
As one of the 40 John Does in that, did you condemn the people swatting him?
Yes, I did condemn it on multiple occasions. I said this is fucking
John
bullshit.
Does, let's get it right.
Where can I see that?
60 John Doe. It's Tomlinson versus something or other. It's on. It's very easy to find. If you go on,
Actually,
I'm
Lucky,
sure if you go on Kiwi
Lucky, I
Farm,
think
you
at
probably can
first
find it very
he wasn't
easily.
paying attention, but I think he's
Kiwi
paying attention
Farms.
now.
Oh, man.
All right, so wait.
Look
let
what
me
he's
wrap my
doing
head
with his
around
fingers. He's doing the thing with
So
his
this
fingers.
guy trashed Norm Macdonald, and you and a bunch of people decided.
John, he didn't trash. This guy's just I could think like a science fiction author, and he just tweeted that he didn't think Norm Macdonald was funny. I disagree with that. Norm Macdonald's like probably my favorite comedian.
I love Norm. Okay.
So that's
to-
So that's all he
Can
did.
I simplify this for the audience, please?
I'm simplifying it for the audience. Okay, that's the end of my statement. That's all that guy did. Now the rest of this, go ahead.
All right. So then this guy didn't like Norm Macdonald, right, Dan?
Yep.
And then you and 59 others decided to make his life miserable.
Me and 59 others on a subreddit made comments about him. We didn't even initially there was no engagement with him at all.
Did
It
you
was
do
making
shows after show trashing him?
No, I did. I did.
No, just be direct about the timeline. Don't say what you didn't do. Just say what you did.
Say what I did. Like I've told you what I did.
Don't keep saying what. I don't think so. Just John's asking these questions. Answer them.
The subreddit was all about the Opie and Anthony show. People were talking about him almost like they talk
Honestly,
about
Superman,
Joe
I'm
Cumia
surprised we
or-
didn't get
or
a
any
Norm story out of
character
John.
that's
All
on
right,
the Opie and
whatever.
Anthony
So now this guy, so you're all mad at this guy because they didn't find Norm Macdonald fun, correct?
Yeah. Yep. And then
All
then he tried to take down the website, and he did all this like aggressive. It wasn't a one-way street. This guy was harassing people.
By the way, who's on subreddits anyway? I mean, it's
nobody worth worrying about these days. That's for sure.
Dan was.
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
years.
I know, but
This is 10 years ago. This is like this is when Opie and Anthony was still on the
obviously
air.
it doesn't matter if it was 80 years ago. But either way, okay, so this guy said
That is
he
true,
didn't find
Superman.
Norm
John
funny
is
and
always on
everyone
subreddits.
attacked him. But how do they know his real name?
Because he's a published author. He's an actual like.
All right. So then now he says Norm's
You're
not
welcome, low
funny,
profile.
and then everybody, all you guys decide to.
Thanks for all the song
Trash.
recommendations.
Correct.
I've used them.
Yeah, people were trashing him.
He
Okay.
said that. No, John, go ahead.
Okay, so now that you're all trashing him, then he gets mad that you're all trashing him, and he decides to sue you. Is that
Correct. Yep. Yeah, that's basically what happened.
That's
He
I'm sorry.
sued the
I'm just
website
trying
and
to-
said,
I'm trying to. If you could trust my broadcasting skills,
No,
I'm trying to simplify this. Okay,
You're a legend. I'm a civilian.
He's-
and
he
these are-
said-
these are
he-
great
his
questions.
Oh, yeah,
argument
August.
was, I want to
fucked
get
up.
simplify it.
his argument was, I want to get the identity of all these anonymous people that are trashing me on this website and they're defaming me, and I'm gonna get money from a source to sue these people
Did you
and get
attribute?
their identities.
Did you?
But what did you guys say when you trashed him?
We said like his books suck, it just like stupid, like just nothing like.
Did you share his
crazy.
address?
No, I never doxed
Did
his
anyone
address.
in your group share his address or show up at his house to pick up furniture?
No.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no, they put it in Craigslist.
See,
That's
Abba,
like the
If there's
furniture was
60
free.
people, you think they're all in?
I mean,
cahoots?
there was some shit like that. You have to understand. This is like
Hey,
this
low
guy
profile,
is on Kiwi
I'm
Farms. This
always
is like there's like
ready for
thousands of people that
recommendations.
know about this guy. So like I can't be held responsible for what some fucking
John, this is
anonymous
like-
person does.
This is like when shitware's like, I didn't do this thing to him, but then he creates an environment where there's a bunch of trolls that are
Also,
doing
Dan
it.
created this environment.
No, he's not the shitware in this.
You're giving me a lot of credit, Ava. I'm
No,
the
but
ringleader.
Dan,
he's not the shitware.
Abba, did Dan create this subreddit environment?
But then Shuli could make that same
I
argument.
am asking you
Okay.
a question. Did Dan create this subreddit environment?
No, but I do feel like
Oh,
when
hold
Dan-
on.
Direct answer, no.
Okay. Did Shitware create this environment to trash me every day on his show?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Now therein lies a very big difference. Now, let me ask you, Dan.
I might
so
need
you
to
were
end the
just
poll
one
and
of
restart it.
60.
What do you guys think?
that were involved in trashing this guy because he didn't think Norm Macdonald was funny. Were all you guys talking to each other, or you were all just trashing him anonymously?
They're just anonymous people on the internet. I don't know who any of these people are.
All right, so you're all just trashing people.
Yeah, we're just like you're just making
Everybody's
comments.
trashing this guy.
With that logic, you absolved the
Lucky,
Frog.
Alva's actually
Frog didn't create this
making a
Surely
good
did,
point.
So now Frog is innocent.
No, he's not, because he produces and gets paid.
But John ain't
by
having
the
it because he's a child and he's
of
not
the
following.
shitware.
He's drunk and he doesn't
That's a
understand
horrible
anything.
argument, Abba. He's employed by the shitware. Dan is not employed by the other 59 people that are doing this.
Okay, so if you're not getting paid, then it's okay to be a dirtbag.
No, in other words, the shitware created a whole fucking show that every day they trash me. Dan is on a subreddit with 59 people he doesn't know, and they're all beating up on a guy.
And there's really 10 times that. There's like there's hundreds of people.
John,
like, I just got picked out of a crowd.
John, me and you, like, some of the people that have like called and threatened. I don't know how much people call you, but the people that have called and threatened me and fucking
$1 billion.
Yeah, they're not getting paid by the shitware, but the shitware kind of directs them. That's the argument.
I don't give a frog's fat ass. I'm only concerned with
did you get through the John
fucking
beef
guy that is using my voice and likeness without my fucking written consent. And this shit is minutia.
If it's minutia to you, that's fine. I'm arguing for a society where people don't fucking start doxing people and ruining their lives and
because
they posted because oh, he did, he's lying because they posted because they post. I think if someone wants to post,
oh man, Alva's starting to run away with the poll.
We shouldn't share their addresses and end up in a lawsuit with 60 John Does over it. That's all I'm saying. Stay out of people's fucking personal lives. How about that, Dan?
So what exactly am I being accused of again? Tell me what I need to defend myself from. I'm a piece of shit?
I think that there's a gross troll culture that fuck with people's lives that's outside the context of like our shows, and it's not even about comedy or it's not even about just the community, where you're just like fucking with people's lives, and I'm arguing that you are a direct product of that, and you're one of the people that do that, and I just want to draw a line between me and you on it. I think it's so gross that you did that.
I didn't realize the Dabbleverse was the Girl Scouts.
Writing them down, low profile.
It's not the Girl Scouts. Shut the fuck up.
All right, you know what? Listen, you know, I don't know Patrick Tomlinson. I know this guy sends me fucking troll mail every fucking day, not only to me, to my mother, to my brother, and everybody gets a letter from Patrick Tomlinson.
John,
this guy is not a good guy.
Now you're attacking Patrick?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you the 800 letters he sent my mother?
Do we know that this is even the same person, John?
Do we not?
What a coincidence, though. That's fucking crazy.
Do we not?
You knew his name.
Do we not?
Okay, if that's where you're at, that's fine. I don't stand by that. I don't think.
Well, low profile. What I normally.
I look at.
I don't want to interrupt this with a long explanation.
Tweeted that Norm Macdonald wasn't funny and didn't think that he would end up having.
All right, so Dan said Dan said he was funny. Dan says he didn't dox him. The guy sued Dan. Now where we at?
Why did he sue Dan?
It's just when John plays his music, is the music I put in.
Because I was anonymous. He wanted to get my identity. And
John, does this sound like what people say about you?
She is fucked
Do you not
up.
get the analogy here, John?
I don't get your agenda. No, I don't.
I don't have an agenda. I'm being consistent.
Okay, what's your consistency?
You responded to people fucking.
I sued two people who I know their identity.
I wouldn't doubt it,
I'm just
dirtbag
talking about
circus.
your existence in the Dabbleverse and the way people fuck with.
I don't give a fuck who all these fucking anonymous assholes are.
Okay.
I don't really give a shit.
All right.
Ava, why are you trying to drive a wedge between us? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to prove here?
I'm not trying to drive a
Like
wedge.
I need to exit because of some ethical
I don't want you to exit.
standard?
You have more carte blanche to be on the show than I do. I'm being morally consistent.
What kind of statement is that?
Dan's the only one sober here.
I'm not trying to drive a wedge so he can be like.
Well, nobody's asking you to leave.
Why does Dan have more carte blanche than you?
Because I don't feel like because people accuse me of wanting to have control of your show. I'm just saying, I
never said that, did I?
Never. You never said that. You've been nothing but diplomatic about it. I just find that behavior to be abhorrent. And okay. Okay. No, wait, Ava, I really want to drive this home for a second. And I know I'll never, because nobody ever is going to be convinced of anything else that they think. And I know that. And that, because then you're beating a dead horse. But I will tell you that you asked Dan, did he dox him? Dan said no. We don't have any proof to prove that he did. Then what happened is Dan trashed this guy, correct? Now, I've trashed people. You know, we all trash people. Trashing people is one thing. Now, what else did Dan do, in your opinion, Ava, that was so bad that makes him the equivalent of the shitware?
Exactly.
If I ask Chris Tomlinson, is that his name?
Patrick Tomlinson.
Patrick. If I asked Patrick Tomlinson why he sued you, what would his answer be?
So this is a question for me, why he sued me?
No, what would he say if I asked him why?
Because he thought I was well, if he was taking truth serum, he would say
and the Aaron Himmel and Lil KB.
He wanted to get revenge on people that made fun of him online because he is a thin-skinned person, just like a lot of the people in the Dabbleverse. Thin-skinned, didn't like that people were making fun of him online, and wanted to get their identities and ruin their lives.
So, John, I just asked Dan what he would say if I asked him that question. Dan stated that he would make the claim that he's a thin-skinned individual that wanted to get revenge on Dan. Do you believe that?
I wasn't there, Alva.
You think Patrick would say, "Hey, I'm a thin-skinned guy. I just wanted to fuck with Dan"?
Well, I don't know that he'd say he's thin-skinned, but
Dr. Omega Art on
thin-skinned, hence why he's saying that. I don't know why you're playing the psychological. I don't know what like.
Well, the only thing I don't understand, Alva, which I think is kind of odd, maybe for me, because I get trashed nonstop way before this Dabbleverse, even on the Stern Show, by fan mail, anonymous people. And I've never, ever, nor has Howard, and there were tons. I had a whole box of hate fan mail that I had to sift through in the beginning.
How did that?
The Dr. Omega tattoo.
And I will tell you, there are tons of anonymous people that would trash all of us. So I wouldn't think that Howard or I or Jackie or Fred or any of us would take out a lawsuit against 60 people who are just saying we suck.
Okay.
I mean, do you?
He wasn't listening to John.
They all said the guy sucked. Then he sued them, and
do you really think that that's all Dan did? Is just say he sucked?
I don't know, Dan. What did you do?
We poked fun at him. We made fun of his books. We said his books suck. We said he's goofy looking. Like the kind of things that you do when you make fun of somebody. And it was on a fucking message board, and he didn't like it, and he wanted to fucking he didn't like people criticizing his books or saying nasty things about him. So he took up a lawsuit, a frivolous lawsuit that got thrown out of multiple courts because it had no merit. But
he was just mad that you guys were trashing him.
Correct. Exactly.
I don't know.
See, what happened with
if that's the worst thing that you got on me, I mean, you gotta give me something more than that. I mean, come on.
What happened with the furniture?
The furniture? I wasn't involved in that. I never went. I didn't take his furniture. Somebody put a Craigslist advertisement about his furniture as a prank. I had nothing to do with that. I can't be held responsible for what some fucking anonymous person does on the internet.
What does
this
that
guy
entail?
is like a public figure.
They literally hold
minuscule author
some
did
random
win a
anonymous
public
people.
figure card.
But how am I responsible?
This is too
for
good.
that?
I need to be
I didn't do it. Like I had nothing to do with it. I don't
you asked him
condone it.
about the furniture. Dan, did you do the furniture?
No, I had
All
nothing
right,
to do with
Abba,
it.
he says he didn't.
All right.
But you don't want to believe him anyway. So it
You want
doesn't
to
matter
blame me
what
for
he's
the
going to
Chicago
say.
fire or
You're
the
gonna
9/11? What
discredit
else do you want to
anything
blame
he
me
says
for?
then, Abba. Abba, you're just going to discredit him anyway, right?
Let's move on.
Because you're not going to believe anything he says. I mean, I don't. It's so bizarre.
Did people in police get sent to his house?
Well, what it was, Manigan,
Yeah,
is
exactly. That's that.
is a
John,
bunch
that's
of
why-
pests
John,
got
that's
locked
why-
onto this
But
guy.
once again, I had nothing to do with that.
Do you
So,
see how?
like, I don't
Do you
know-
see how it's
So
John? Do you see
Dan's
how,
to blame for whatever happened.
okay, so whenever Shitwire denies that he was
Is
involved,
Dan only? Is he giving these other 59 guys a fucking platform and giving them giving them a microphone on a fucking show to trash him every fucking day on fucking the internet on a fucking show, Abba?
are you having a grievance contest with Patrick Tomlinson right now, John?
No, because your fucking
Thank you, Takedown DDP.
analogy
It's
to
appreciated.
Dan and Shitway is fucking ridiculous.
The analogy wasn't to Dan and Shitware. It was to the idea that Shitware can just say, "I didn't talk to Dan or I didn't talk to Frog
No.
and ask
That's
him
not
to."
the point. Dan was on a fucking message board with 59 and a lot more, as according to Dan, a lot more other people, but you are deciding to say Dan is guilty of everything they did.
What do we do here on this show all the time about everyone else?
Okay. Oh my God, Abba. Shitway does a show every fucking night and fucking just making up lie after lie about me to a lot of
Why do you
people.
believe this fucking guy?
And making money off of it.
Well, maybe he's $2 Dan. Maybe he's gonna make $2.
All right, you know what?
Yeah, I'm all in it for the profits. That's
I
me.
don't think he's in it for the profits. It's just I think
All
it's
right,
gross.
listen.
I think it's gross what you did to that guy. That's all.
All right, you know what?
All right.
I'm gonna.
I'll leave. I'll leave.
No. I'm gonna get rid of both of you because I don't want this. This is my show.
Here's Lockie's
Unbelievable.
Instagram.
You know, it's just fucking unbelievable. I got two people that support me, and then one decides to fucking. I just don't want. I just don't want it. Fucking hell. I just don't want it. I don't need it. Biggest Eric the Midget fan. Thanks for $2. Are you that delusional, just like constantly? You know, I just don't want fucking fighting when all I thought was, hey, let's fucking have some fun.
Well, yeah, Lockie, it's like
But
all of us,
no,
except like
See, here's the
KB,
thing.
John, certain
I
other
love them
people.
both.
We're all just having fun
I
and
do.
goofing.
But again, I don't want,
But all these asshats like
To
take it way too
fucking,
seriously and start lawsuits.
you know,
and fucking
have
doxing.
people like, I know
calling
Dan
people.
didn't come in here and start this fight. I was trying to make some analogy that Dan is the same as Shitway. I haven't really connected those dots. I don't understand it because
Yeah, no problem.
according to
Lockie.
what Dan said, they were all anonymous.
I said if I was ever in
saying
your
what a
area,
sc-
I'd definitely
like what an asshole this guy
roll up
was.
to grab a tattoo.
Now, on my subreddit, or all of the subreddits on me, they all say I'm an asshole. Now, this guy Patrick, or whatever his name is, but you know, can people stop texting me? Seriously, stop.
Was that you,
texting
Beef
me.
Drippins?
You think it's easy doing this?
Exactly.
Leave me alone.
Let's go back to when it was fun, before John knew who we were.
So what I was trying to say is, to me, even when it was what was it, Stern Fan Network? On the Stern Fan Network, there were people trashing me left and right. saying awful things. I didn't care. It didn't matter. I could read
So for anybody
people on my book site
who loved the Rocco's
write
Puppets,
bad
Dr.
review
Omega Art here in the
after
chat is
bad
the one
review.
that made them. You can find them at
Okay.
the link in the pinned
I didn't
comment
care.
on Instagram.
Okay. Now, whatever analogy I was making, I don't connect the dots. Not to disparage her. I love Ava. She has her reasons. But I will say that all of those people that write this shit about my book, call me a deadbeat dad, fucking call me a drunkie and everything else, I don't sue them. Okay? This guy, Patrick, maybe he was thin-skinned. And he decided to sue 60 John Does. Okay. The only thing I take exception with what Ava said is when there's 60 people, she somehow believes that Dan is
I'm ending the
ringleader.
poll. We're at 56%.
Like the other
think
59
Dan is
are
out.
innocent.
Oh, 57%. I
Dang.
think Dan is out.
No, he's a bad guy.
I'll leave it up for a
That's
little
what I take
longer.
exception to. And again, people could fucking, I don't care what people write on the subreddits, whatever that means, discords, whatever that means. I don't give a shit. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. There's not one celebrity in the fucking world that is not going to have hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are going to trash them.
Well, Lucky, I'm sure there's
subreddits,
hundreds and hundreds of people,
discords,
possibly thousands,
what have you.
that would absolutely love to help you
That's
with
the
technology.
nature of the beast. I don't care if you write one book or if you
That's
write
probably true,
100
Mark.
books.
Actually, I looked up
People
Patrick
are
Tomlinson.
going
He has
to
a couple
trash
of pretty good selling books. I was thinking about getting them.
Now, this guy, Patrick, decided to sue them all.
Yeah, Ava
Now, I
might be
would
in
never
the chat.
do that
Dan's probably in the chat too.
because it wouldn't make sense to me. You can't,
But yeah, Mark.
in my honest opinion, sue somebody for just trashing you.
It was on WATP,
On a
so he doesn't
fucking
believe it.
Subreddit.
Well, it's also Dan. And John likes his testicles
Okay.
to be quite pristine.
But what I think is wrong is when somebody takes your voice, your image, your name,
Oh, Jesus fuck.
and your likeness.
This is
and
where this
uses it
this is where the stream started. Just him
on
repeating
phone
this over and
calls.
over.
That were legally
I still don't
recorded
support Ava. The enemy of my enemy dies second.
to make money without your written consent. Now that, to me, is a violation of right of publicity. That I would sue somebody for. I wouldn't sue anybody for trashing me on a Discord. I've asked Dan, did you dox him? He said no.
Not just his
wanna believe
family,
it.
Lucky.
Well, what are we left with then?
Literally every single
Ava
person that's ever
established
known
her
him
opinion.
personally hates him.
She's not going to be swayed. See, the one thing I always know, it doesn't matter who it is, you can't ever change anybody's mind about anything. It's impossible. Skull. And please, people, stop texting me. Seriously, I don't care who you are.
I hope that's you, Beef Drippings.
Don't text me. I don't want text right now.
Keep going.
But the thing,
he hasn't read anybody's supers.
Ava seems to know so much about this Dan guy. And the reason why she knows so much about this Dan guy, no offense,
this Dan guy,
is because Dan is on my show. And because Dan is on my show and he's a supporter, Kaylee Loosebox, Shitware, and Lady K, and all of these other shows.
That is true, Lucky. He's never been Me Too'd.
Are going to take shots.
There's plenty of.
And they're going to bring up everything.
There's plenty out there to get him Me Too'd.
5 years old. Because they want now to make Dan a bad guy.
He has been Me Too'd? Well, then nobody
Dan
noticed.
already said, hey, I fucked up. I shouldn't have even have done that. But that's not good enough. Now, I don't know Dan. I never hung out with the man.
The laziest rapist ever.
Never had a beer.
Hey, I'm gonna rape you. Can you go ahead and lay down on the bed for me? No,
but
okay,
I do know
well, I'll just sleep
that
in
he
the tub.
supports me against all these fucking assholes. I do know Ava supports me against all these assholes. Stop texting me. But I do know that I came here, I had a great date. They can't stop.
Sweet. That one was either Beef Drippings, Takedown DDT, or both. Probably Superman.
Says, forget Wendy from Snapple. Ben and Jerry are trashy you and Uncle Rick. I've asked people to not text me, but they don't listen. Either way, I love both of them. But the smear campaign always happens with anybody that supports me. And to me, I had a great date with a beautiful woman. Had lobster.
Speaking of which, Lucky, I put up a
garlic mashed potatoes.
I put up a short just a little bit ago.
Bourbon-induced Brussels
with all
sprouts.
His skeevy stuff that he said about Lucy Tightbox a couple days ago.
She had mahi, which I had some of.
It's creepy.
And I had a great
day.
Skin
crawl.
And I came here.
Do as Johnny says. Lick the smash button. And while you're down there, gently fondle the subscribe as well, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
I'll just always be the bad guy. You got Steve Grillo now. A guy that only a month ago was my friend. And now his whole show is trashing me. Rob Song, who I fucking defended left and right. Who now is going to get the money?
The
chase
Mozilla.
the clout.
Mancal's been
Chased
fucking
the
with him on
players.
X?
And trashed me.
I'm assuming you mean trashing him. Okay, who was that? He looks upset.
And this is what happens. I didn't trash Rob first. I didn't trash Steve first.
But Lockie, how would they even know that Oscar was his
They
kid?
somehow think it's
They don't even have the same last name.
better for them to trash me. Oh, good.
Mancal,
Get some of that shit.
he literally nearly got in a fight
Shitway
with.
wants some of that shitway of money. You think this guy's making real fucking money? Are you that fucking stupid?
He famously almost got a fist fight with Mancal.
Let's go. But they sell their souls to these fucking assholes. Every one of them. Time after time after time. We've seen it happen a billion times. David Gunt. Remember him? Him and his fat fuck brother? What'd they do?
It actually wasn't until I said it,
We love you.
or until you said that,
Now
and then
we
I
can
said he
trash
changed
you.
his name, that I had the same idea.
Quadfather.
I bet a lot of
We love
Oscar's
Now we can trash you.
decision to change his last name
Bob Levy. Put him on the road with me. Now
was so
we
that
can trash
nobody
you.
could figure out that this is his dad.
Listen, I've asked people to stop texting me. Now I got to block you. Because you're not listening.
Oh no. Beef takedown. Get him in quick. Oh no, this is going to be all.
But
delayed and
again,
everything,
I
so-
mean, this is the narrative that they all, every single one of them. And they do it for what? So Lenny Kagan goes, suffering succotash. He's so cool. What do they really do it for? It's beyond comprehension.
Does he have like some moisture right underneath his
Shitware
nose?
does
and,
it for the love of the shitware.
that little crevice?
Shitware
Oh yeah,
Shitway does it because
he's got bugs.
when he sees me,
He's got
he sees
snot
mine.
hanging down there on his
and
upper
that's
lip
gonna
there,
end soon,
in the middle,
Shitway,
under his nose.
because I'm leaving. And when I leave, you're gonna be fucked. And that's a fact, Jack. And that departure is coming soon. And if you, motherfucker, start harassing me and fucking, I don't give a fuck if you say you don't send them there, which again, I don't agree with Abba's analogy with Dan.
Analogy.
Dan's not sending people, nor is he playing what people are fucking doing when they record me without my knowledge. Dan's not doing that. Don't make that fucking analogy. It's not fair to my fucking intelligence.
Anybody want to change their vote to Ava?
But Shitway, I will tell you, if I do a stand-up gig and somebody comes there and tapes my private fucking conversation and you play it, I'll go goddamn to Alabama and file a restraining order against you.
I don't hate John. I mean, he
I'm
even got my channel
entitled.
terminated. It's like he's
My
way too
privacy.
dumb to hate.
You understand? I'm leaving.
It's just like
I am.
you can't attribute to malice
But
what can be explained by ignorance.
and that's fucking stand-up goddamn comedy. And I could headline clubs, and I could fill seats. You can't. So I'm telling you right now, Danny, if your fucking client starts playing recordings,
Literally exactly what he
at
was saying
gigs,
at the beginning of this stream.
conventions, without my goddamn knowledge or consent, I will file a goddamn restraining order against them. Because that's motherfucking harassment. And Danny, you're on the wrong side of history, by the way. So shitway, I'm telling you right now, and Lady K, take heed. Because if you motherfuckers don't bother me. I already told you, no texts. If I show up at these fucking conventions and you motherfuckers start sending people to fucking do shit like what you think, and then you can play it for your own fucking bullshit, I will strike your ass. And shit where you're close to restraining order already. Because I got multitudes of tape of you, and don't try and pretend that you don't send them. Because when I was at Sal's place in goddamn Long Island, having fucking a thing with my friends.
All too true, JM.
Plain Edge fucking high school. You sent 2 or 3 chicks there, and you aired it live. You knew they were there, and you played it live. And I have that tape. So, Ava, I love you. If you want to fight with Dan, this ain't the venue. It's just not. You can trash him wherever you want. When I come on this fucking goddamn show, I just want to have some goddamn fun with my friends. This is not a courtroom.
He never realized that Ava has fun by being confrontational.
Good mood. I have a second date, by the way. But I'm leaving, and Shitway, I'm telling you, man.
Well, I wouldn't say just his stupidity and laziness.
You're going to have to get a new idea.
He's stupid, lazy, and incompetent. And when I say incompetent, I mean generally.
Starting to get
he has just a general incompetence.
Violating my copyright. Yeah. Ava convinced me, be the good guy.
Because of the laziness, stupidity, and incompetence, everybody.
I took a break.
The only people he likes to help him are other stupid and incompetent
It hasn't
people.
changed. Nope.
He's going to go out on a date with Granny.
1,800 shows out there. Trash me every fucking minute.
How much do you think we could pay Granny to fuck him in the ass?
Can you imagine, folks? I just want you to know something. Can you imagine a stand-up comedian who's got to worry after he gets off the stage?
Or is Granny going on a date with Ava?
And he wants to
Or is
say
Ava going on a date
hi
with Granny?
to all the people that came because he's just that kind of guy. Wants to say hi. Hey, man, thanks for coming. Let's have a beer. Talk about some fun shit. Can you imagine that I have to worry
Well, actually,
that they have a hidden microphone? What the fuck world are we in? When I interview people,
I'm pretty anonymous.
celebrities, I was this. No. I didn't hide behind the hidden microphone. But that's the snake the shit wear. He has people hide behind a fucking hidden microphone because he's a fucking pussy boy. He's a motherfucking pussy boy. Because
I'm
the
sure
shit
there's
wear. Why don't you come?
I'm sure there's some
I'll
internet
wait.
spurgs out there that could probably.
Why don't you come? Why don't you
get my
come to one of my
information.
gigs personally and put up a goddamn microphone in my face? Why not? I won't smack it away. I'll let you ask me questions. I won't run away. I won't call security.
Oh, I know he'd absolutely make sure
Like
I ended
you
up
did?
homeless.
Why don't you come, Lady K? Why don't you show up? I'm going to be performing in Boca soon. Why don't you come? I'm going to be performing in Fort Myers soon. Why don't you come, Lady K? And you hold the microphone and ask me questions. Why don't you guys do it?
Because
Why
every
you
time it's
gotta
been
send
tried, you
people
run
to do
away.
it? You afraid of me? I'll wait.
Because he runs every single time it's tried.
But I'm being goddamn serious. As serious as
Yeah, the Heather W one was the
if you
Vegas
motherfuckers
hotel
start
room,
harassing
right?
me,
Oh wait,
when I'm out of this fucking
no, that was
Valveverse,
his
which I'm
mod.
gonna tell you right now,
Heather
is
W
coming
was his mod. Yeah.
very soon. If you start getting people to come, and no, I don't care if you don't tell them to come, shitway. I don't care if you don't tell them to come, Lady K. But if you play their private recordings,
You out, Victor?
then
See ya.
you are encouraging it. And I don't give a fuck what you ask. Oh, John's crying. Yeah, I'm crying.
He doesn't
Be
care.
me.
I don't
one
care.
day. Well, you gotta worry when you go to a restaurant like I was just at with a nice lady. You gotta worry that somebody is there who's gonna recognize you and then start taping you. Now I get it. You know, I know I'm not a fucking A-list celebrity. I'm barely a D-list at best. I
Not
get
even a
it.
celebrity.
Celebrities got to deal with that. But they don't have a bunch of sycophants who want to torment me and make my life miserable because they are jealous and they haven't done shit.
Well, because exactly if anybody
And
goes
by the
back
way,
and
Lady K, you
looks
play
the
this,
last
I'll
two
strike you.
messages from Dr. Omega Art,
Shitway, you
that's
play
why
this,
we
I'll
fuck with
strike you. Because as soon as this gets private, it's copyrighted by me. Capiche?
it is not.
Thank you. Skull! It's fucking
Oh, no problem, Bacon Bits.
unbelievable. Imagine being me.
Listen,
I can't even go to the supermarket.
When he first came on,
If I get
I was
recognized,
doing some
then
other
I gotta
stuff.
worry the guy's gonna
catching
be
up on the
fucking
boys.
taping me and giving to these assholes so they can
Just check,
promote.
say, hey, is anybody on? And
I
John was
know.
on. I was like, oh,
You say, you
shit.
know, cry me a ribbit,
It's
Johnny.
like, I got time. I'll bring it up. But I checked to make sure that you weren't on.
You can't even be yourself anywhere. You got to be on
But tomorrow
guard.
I'm doing drinking with the drunk no matter what.
Why? Because you got shitware, Lady K.
Unless he goes on way too early like he did
That
last week.
fat fucking potato is so afraid to show his face. That fucking dickhead Tukey. Come to one of my gigs, fucking asshole. I'll wait. You won't, because you're a Barry wuss. You're all fucking Barry wusses. You won't come. You like to sit in your shithole in Colorado, and you're going to sit there and talk about me.
Are you talking about Rocco now? Tongue of thinking. Tongue of thinking again.
So again.
Tongue of thinking is working overtime tonight.
I'm going to leave soon. And when I leave, I want... No, because if I say want, then you're going to do it. But I'm telling you. Shit where? And I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to Lady K. Just do it. And you too, fucking potato. And you tookster. Come to my fucking shit. If you want to get tape on me, come yourself, and I'll give you the tape.
Literally been tried dozens of times, and
Hold
he
the
runs away every
goddamn
time.
microphone up to my face, and I'll talk to you. Mano y mano. But don't start doing this pussy shit.
Thanks,
Getting
Kelp
some
Farming.
fucking people taping me without me knowing, and then going and playing and say, well, we didn't do it. Fuck off. That ain't gonna hold up to me.
All right, Kana. I'm just Nakana, whatever.
And Danny,
leave for the 1,000th.
this
Oh
is
no,
your
wait, you're talking about John.
clients.
Okay.
These Kaylee,
Sorry, it was
your
late. I was going to go
witness
to bed
is trashing
early
my
tonight.
attorney. Kaylee is your witness. You know that, right? She's trashing my attorney with screenshots, tweets. My attorney's an officer of the fucking court. Do you know that?
Oh yeah,
Danny?
that was you, right?
You know what
Takedown.
they're doing?
And it wasn't a black poppy.
You
It was
should know.
literally just a lav mic with the cat skin
It's kind of
thing
important.
on it. And he didn't
My
even
lawyer's
recognize
a
it.
nice motherfucking guy. And you got this Kaylee Loosebox who's out there trashing him. I don't appreciate that. He's a family man, good man.
Dude, the fight between Ava and Dan was pretty good. That's going to be fun to
But I
clip.
digress.
Yeah, with the windscreen. I think they call it a cat skin or something. Yeah. It wasn't hidden or anything, and it was huge.
Oh, yeah. I was such a bully to Grillo. Yeah, okay.
Nice
You know,
beef.
I'll tell you something about Steve Grillo. He came into that fucking show with a chip on his shoulder. He sits in my goddamn chair. I say, get out of my chair. And he didn't want to move.
Oh, is that from Grillo's show tonight? I haven't
Here's
watched
a
that yet.
Little fucking prick. And from my intelligence, knowing how stupid he is, going to Hunter College and he won't get out of my chair. And I've been there for 10 years before him or whatever it was. And he won't even fucking respect me enough to get out. That's when I should have known. I did know he was an asshole. I told him, if you don't get him, I'm going to kick your ass. But I'll tell you right now, that's Steve Grillo. Like I was telling Dan before this whole bullshit happened to my show.
think I'm going to speed run tomorrow's the highlights tomorrow. I think I'm just going to clip the Dan and Ava fight and the VTL part and call it a day.
He's always been an asshole. Oh, Grillo is a kind, decent person. Yeah, okay. That's why Howard wouldn't even give him a $2 raise. You know what, Jordan Jackson? I don't even care. You hate me, we get it. Get over it. I'll be gone soon. Then you could begin your hate towards somebody else. I can't wait. Because you're not going to have me anymore. What are you going to do with yourself? What are you all going to do with yourself? It's fucking 11:30 and now I got 500 people here. What are you guys going to do when I leave? I'm just curious.
Get work done?
What are you going to do?
Actually get some work
all
done?
You people texting me. What are you going to do? There's no other me. You're not going to find another me.
You know, be laying down about now.
Do this without a whole panel of putzes to sit and agree with them? I don't think so.
Oh, was it Slippy Art? Slippy Art?
I can't wait to see what you're going to do. But I'm
I
telling
also
you,
have a
leave
pretty
my
good
fucking
archive,
private life alone.
and I need to get with
When
Frog
I
to see if I can
turn
find
this thing off.
see if I can get a hold of his
I'm a
archive.
private fuck. I'm out of this fucking Dabbleverse once and for all. And I
have a lot of clips that I've been meaning to put together
when I'm gone. I'm sorry. Strike that. Don't fuck with John Edward Melendez.
Like I got a backlog of actual, clips of him saying something and putting in all the
William Dorsey Jr., Wendy the Snapper Lady,
confronting him on all the lies, and I got this huge backlog of those, and I just letting them drop away because
left to live, and that
the highlights pretty much take up my entire day. Well, as I said before, I do it while I'm doing other things. I'm listening, and then
Wendy from Snapple should get off.
Cut it up as I'm listening while I'm doing other things.
And it's so funny because I never even I don't think I ever met her. Like, Grillo's going to just have anybody on. And now Grillo thinks, oh, I can make money trashing John. Steve, that's going to end soon. That's going to end soon.
Oh, thank you, Slippy. I'm assuming Slippy Art.
Jimmy the Drunk, my man.
I don't know.
Thanks for the fiber.
But thank you.
I'm thinking of starting a pod about how great and accomplished you are, Johnny Boy. To him to get rich, I need the money. Yeah. I wouldn't count on it. Hey, what's up?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Not much.
See you, Superman, in John's chat.
You had a good day tonight?
Yeah, I had a great day. How are you? Everything
really
good?
Hey, everything's really good.
Everything really good? Did you get everything out of your system?
Oh, she is fucked up.
Is everything cool?
Yeah, I'm having a good night. Yeah.
All right, well, now you have me all to yourself. Dan's gone.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Dicker! Stop texting me!
When I see
the fuck?
Rob's on with Nasty Neil.
I can't.
And they're stream sniping as well.
What did all text me? They can't leave the Duke in his Dukeness.
I came back.
and then I say stop texting me, and then he texts me again. I got Dirty Deeds texting me. I got fucking Dusty texting me. I got K-Meanie texting me.
Okay, M's coming in. What's you got to say?
Everybody's texting me.
Well, you're worrying a lot of us because you're leaving, and so I think people are starting to be like, oh, this fucking guy's gonna bounce.
Is this the Ava that I wanted to come on? Fucking 50 minutes before.
Then don't put that fucking guy on. And then you put me on? I don't know how to. I'm not.
I thought I talked to you in private, and I said,
what did I say? I said I don't know.
I said, could we just be cool?
I
don't have a lot of people left. It's you and Dan.
What the fuck does that even matter if you're leaving?
Because I'm not leaving yet.
It'll be all right.
The guy was smart enough to set up a goddamn GoFundMe, and he donated $100. How much you donated?
I donated.
Oh.
Oh, okay, thank you. No, I don't take sides, but can we just move on?
Well, now that
all right.
Ava has them all to herself,
this is my last.
Dan might be out.
I swear to you, Ava. And here, let's just change the whole subject. What do you think these people are going to do?
I guess he's saying Dan set up the
I think
GoFundMe.
Just a fan of just listening, because there's times where you ask me to come on your show and then I just don't click because I just want to listen to I'm becoming addicted to just the show.
Hey, Lola. K-Me texts me every fucking show. I mean, but it's not only her. I get like 100 texts as soon as I go live. Everyone's got an opinion. Do this. Fucking dicker. Take it.
Fucking beef tips. Fucking takedown.
And what do you think this is fucking easy? I
Or
need
beef drippings.
distractions.
No. You got enough distractions.
I swear to you, Ava, nothing to do with you, but I swear to you, these people, like even Vegas Bear sells Jerry, and I love him, but they just text me. Everybody, because just like you, and I get it.
I don't text you that much. I've
No,
learned.
I know you don't. But that's not the point. This is not about you.
I'm not deaf.
It's not about you. You see what I say when I'm not really yelling at you, okay? Please, all right?
Oh, I know that. If you need to tell your audience that, we've had phone calls that are...
No, but you actually thought I was once yelling at you.
No, Dan started the Duke one.
No, but you should
The
not
last
think.
3
Beef
nights we just
drippings.
screamed at each other.
And Takedown DDT are the ones that have been texting him.
I love Dick. You think I've been mad at Vegas Girl Sells Jerry or Dusty? Never.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm trying to say is that, when you're like, I know it seems easy. Don't forget, Pinky's got guests. Lady K, just do it. Mm-hmm. And shit, where they all got guests. I am a lone wolf here. So when I do a show, I am fucking stream of conscious, but I gotta be focused. And I don't take Adderall. Right now, I could use some Coca Cola.
Yeah.
Judging by the drip under his nose.
Come on, man.
I'd say that's already happened.
But I'm starting to realize, though, Ava, because even now, it's fucking almost midnight. I have over 500 people. People really do enjoy the show.
Yeah, it is a bummer because I really do feel like you're leaving, and I'm kind of bummed out by it. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I know, but
not like me. Like I'll figure something out. But like just dabble. Like I'm a Dabbleverse person, and this is just so integral.
Well, I know, but here's my question on what happens when I go.
Once again, I get some work done.
It's gonna be like
and I don't even care because, like I told you, I'm giving you my new number. Like know that,
yeah,
and I'll go over our passwords because Dick already has his. And Jerry will have his, and Dusty will have his. Like everybody's gonna have their password, so they know. So then it's me.
Yeah,
because there's gonna be a lot of people gonna fuck with you, know that, Ava, because now you, as a friend of mine, you got a target on your back.
I mean, that's kind of been going on for the last 9 months, so I'm not worried about
Oh,
that.
but same with Dan now. That's why I feel bad, because Dan they hate him now. They all hate him because of his affiliation with me. That's the only reason why you know anybody. Like fucking Kaylee Loosebach. She's just,
sorry to hear that,
you're
Beef. That was a lot of fun.
Person. Is she in love with me?
She's in love. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. She likes male attention.
No, how long do you think this whole password idea is going to go along? And what do you think it is?
I was actually like marinating on that. I
don't think it's actually like legitimate passwords. I think it's going to be like they have to start a sentence with whatever.
And you just showed up in Rochester.
She
would like go to dinner and give you a fair shake.
You know, like when they text or he texts him, he's going to say.
I think so.
He's going to say a word, and that means it's him.
Midget fan. Vegas beer sells Jerry Garland to the pen for perjury. No, he's not. Oh, F my mother, you asshole. Here, how do I block you? Hold on.
Okay.
Now he's gone. Now he's gone.
Yeah, I think he might think that. I think you're right about the 1,000.
Goodbye.
I think he believes that's a lot of money.
Never insult my fucking mother, you little prick. Oh, look at this fight. What do you think? Is this
Ghost Christian, Kate isn't content.
No, because it would be so much more vindictive. It would be like your birth certificate, and it would be like reanalyzed. It would be too.
Yeah, probably
something
way,
like that. All the people text me, "I love you." Don't. I just like.
You know, you couldn't set up something like WhatsApp.
Even when it's something good, I should know about, like Dicka. He's always trying to help me, and I love him. But even like I lose where I'm. Like I lose where I'm at. You know, and I only have like a paragraph in front of what I'm going to say. You know.
Did you like
no, he doesn't.
Oh, well, with the dog driving.
No, he literally just mouth spews. He doesn't
pre-think of anything. We turned the dog into a deer for one of my droppings.
Did you know that they actually train dogs to drive? There's three dogs right now that can operate an automobile. 2 orangutans.
Yeah, I hear dogs driving Rob Saul to work right now.
Does John count as one of the orangutans?
And give him a happy ending. Hey!
Rob Saul is another cocksucker, motherfucking dipshit, idiot like hack. I've never seen a more horrible show. His shows might be worse than Grillo's. It is.
Well, that's
a good one take down. Yeah,
this is like.
We need to send that one over to Mike.
Any Yankee fan would know they have like the fucking like subway thing where they all race or any mascots race. Rob Saul and Grillo are really racing to be the dumbest people on the internet.
No, I'm even like saying like there's a like this is the gutter, the sewer with these 2 fucking idiots. But Rob Saul might be worse than even Grillo. Like his show, it's because like Grillo's, like not that he's like special.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's special. And like, but Rob Saul has like a vocabulary and like, there's something there to work with, but he's just the most retarded imbecile I think that streams besides Grillo in the Dabbleverse. He was just doing a show talking about this and like.
Right now?
Yeah. They're playing clips of the shit when I was just on, and he just missed the whole. He missed the whole point of. Like, he didn't even understand what was happening there. Like, he's so stupid.
But what was the whole premise? Oh, John's 2 biggest allies are fighting.
He couldn't actually compute it. That was so funny about it, John.
And that's why I wish you wouldn't have done that, because then it gives them all fodder,
Yes, it does.
I'm kind of making the counter argument where it's like, he saw that and he's so stupid he didn't even understand that that's something you could use for fodder. Like he just like went back into like, yeah, I'm sober now.
Yeah, Dan, you got it.
Well, you're sober. We get it. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, like his thumbnail for
one thing,
last
this
few
is always the
episodes
way it
of
was
his
going to go.
Like this week of his
Although,
show, it's
he was really
you
on
holding a
your
beer, it's
side,
AI, because
Dan.
hacks just use AI, and it's of him.
And then
holding a
Ava came on, and
seltzer
as soon as
water.
Ava came
It's
back
like,
on, I knew
Rob,
that you're cooked.
It's been like 2 weeks, man. Like, okay, we get you're sober. Like, what the fuck? Like, it is such a needy, weird thing.
And she's going to be in his ear
But here's the worst part about
for the next few days,
He called
trying to
me
explain all the stuff that she was trying to explain.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing you're not supposed to do is start bragging about it.
But yeah, Dan, you should. Can you get back on?
Because if this thing turns on him, it's gonna be like you're a fucking. It's like you don't want to talk about it publicly. You want to let it see how you like life. Right now, he's on a high. Hey, everyone loves me.
Because he's an addict and he hasn't actually cured his addictions because he hasn't resolved his trauma. So he's just replaced that addiction with just positive reinforcement. That's his drug right now. It's like a narcissism drug. But
Door dashing deadbeat dad. Thanks for Fiverr. Chauncey said he'd do your show, but he says you're not man enough to have him on. Also says he knows you got a facelift.
He did. Right, he said that he didn't say a lot of that.
Yeah, Dan. Go get your bitch back.
What is wrong with you? Unless you're doing a study on lunatics. Why?
I don't know, but I'm here. I am. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'll say when I watch something. Chauncey did say that he wants to come on your show, though, but he didn't say that the rest of it.
Yeah, Dan, the thing you're fighting against with Ava is that, for one, she's a huge master manipulator.
I'll let
and
you
for
know
another,
privately.
Yeah, she's a surrogate for John's trans child.
The last show is, but then that's it. No more Duke. I'm gonna get a couple beers. Is that all right?
Yeah.
And my lava lamp is not working. My peace lamp.
You have a lava lamp?
Yes, when I was cleaning my garage, I have a lava lamp, but all the wax just stays up on top. Should I shake it? Like a
no, just you gotta let it heat up.
Oh,
dummy!
Just do an Outcast reference.
Yeah, shake it like a Polaroid picture. I don't know.
I don't know how, but I've never owned a lava lamp.
Neither did I.
Part of his show and tell yesterday was a lava lamp that somebody sent him. That was still in the box.
No, I'm like 5 beers.
If it's all up,
and not
shouldn't it come back if you let it go? Like I've always had them
loopy me.
Do that.
After you lose suit, yeah, it's almost.
But it is probably a 30-year-old lava lamp as well.
Things will go on maybe better like it did after you was gone from Stern. Ava will be fine. Dan is fucked. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna leave too if John leaves.
You should.
Ava can kick. That's how I like. That's how
it'll be better for you.
I've only had a couple of lava lamps, and to be honest, they were they were gifts,
and I'm not trying.
And they never lasted.
Like my shit don't stink. I just
moving to the next place.
Really good at this
because I just threw them away.
You're John, and it's the Dabbleverse. It's about you. You don't even have to be humble about it.
Because look, it's almost midnight. People are still watching. It's 500 people here.
Yeah.
Like these super chats, like everyone's so worried about my kids. I love my kids. My kids love me. We're all cool. I just don't talk about them anymore because if I do, then you assholes use it against me. Capiche?
The reason
Ava is a dude
is because John's a good dad
and hasn't lived her entire life having to deal with this.
I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah.
Justin, you made Rob's sobriety all about you. You're the main.
No, he did not. Sorry.
I didn't.
He
don't
did.
Forget, I congratulated Rob, but it doesn't matter because Shitway sent him a DM.
It's weird with the Shitware thing. Like, honestly, like, again, I wrote Rod the first day.
Yeah, I wish they had
that
wrapped
he did the
this.
show, and I was like, "You look great. I'm really happy you're sober, and I'm really happy that you have a positive outlook." And that's that. But you can't weaponize people's, like, you can't start weaponizing and judging who reached out to you properly and then making your show about it, which is kind of what Rob is doing. Like, Rob's show is just him lashing out at you because he doesn't feel like you responded like as good as Shuli Igor. That's Rob's show.
Then why didn't you call Shitway when you were in rehab, Rob? And why did I call you back when you were in rehab, Rob? I'll wait.
Even then, it's what kind of show is that? It's just, Shuli was nicer to me when I became sober. Like,
well,
everyone
Landa,
reached
Jenny,
out to you, Rob. We're all supportive of you. It's been 2 weeks. Do a show.
it's easy to
You
believe
have
with
a
as many
show.
years as I've been following this
You have the
tard.
balls to do a show. To do one, idiot.
Let's face it, Alva. He's as boring as Grillo.
He has nothing to say.
It's weird because I was talking to Dick and he's like, "Well, I like Steve. It's funny to watch." I'm like, "What?" Steve is awful at what. So I don't know.
Well,
how
I have to admit that
anyone
I'm doing
is,
Shuli's
would
bidding.
watch Steve and go, "Oh, that's good."
John went on and he
Right.
sent me the text saying,
I love it.
"Hey,
Like,
John's
I have
on. You need to
neighbors-
snipe him."
I have neighbors that have like a chicken
I'm like,
coop.
"Okay,
Like,
buddy."
the chickens walk into my backyard and then they
Whatever you
climb
say,
into my
Shuli.
window, and I like that chicken, but it's a retarded animal.
I know.
Yes, lick the smash
I know.
button
Dashing deadbeat. Jonesy says you have a crank.
and
pump.
sexually assault the subscribe button if you don't mind.
But I did.
Thank you
I
very
did have a
much.
great date, Alva. So
Did you get laid?
no, we kissed, but I mean, take it day by day. I
Oh,
have no
good
date
God! Could you
tomorrow.
imagine that wet ass
Put your
mouth of
hand
his?
up against her vagina?
Come on, man. It's the first fucking date. What I mean, do you know how I found this girl?
I'm not the person that ever made first moves, but to me, the problem is that girls just try to fuck immediately, and then I ended up having sex with all kinds of people just because they just
Yeah, tell me about. But what I'm trying to say,
I don't care
my
about
buddy
this.
out here, his son, who cleans my house.
Oh, is
I was
that chick?
dropping him off because he goes, he's
There
helping
ain't
me
no
with the
way.
garage,
He said
which
she was
is why I
hot.
had this fucking lava lamp. It's a peace motion lamp.
Let me see this lamp.
It's a
What the fuck?
it's a. I gotta read the. It's supposed to. I don't know. It should be going up and down this wax, but it's staying up on top.
Let me see it.
It's
I
too
wonder if he's
hot.
actually turned it on.
I've turned it off. Hold on. Fucking thing doesn't move around.
Fucking thing sucks.
Fucking asshole. This thing has been in my garage. It's been in a box for 30 years. I feel like it just pulled out Austin Powers.
What's funny
There's an old reference.
is I just guessed when I said it was 30 years
watched
old because of the
Austin
stuff
Powers
that he was
last,
showing off when he found it. It was all
is
30
good?
years old.
Yeah,
It is a 30-year-old lava lamp.
No, I think that Mike Myers is one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world. Although when I interviewed him when I was at SNL, he's not a good interview. He's kind of boring.
No, he wouldn't be.
Yeah,
he's like
Mr.
one of those
Memory.
artists where
That's
it's like,
what,
it's like talking to him is
Ghost
you wanna
Crusader
talk to
said
him.
it's just
Yeah,
too
no,
old.
no.
Yeah, it's just the work.
Hold on. Hey,
Is
Dan.
It's Dan.
Everything's cool. Are we above this now? No, he's not going to give you a break. I mean, I'm
Forget
cool with
Shuli. Liquid
wanna-
Cryptid in the
you. Wanna come on,
chat
just talk
over
about
here are the
everything
masterminds.
But can you do that? All right, good.
Yeah, I know.
Dan
Takedown.
King-
I watched.
Is that Dan?
I watched too much. Of
Yeah,
this.
but he just said he's been nothing but nice to me. Shoulders, Chris. Is that New Zealand money? You said prefix para and paralegal
Is that the yuan?
Parachute is French and paralegal is Greek. Totally different prefix meaning you. Okay, all right, hold on. Para.
No, that's a win for you because if they're nitpicking that means you're doing good. If that's what they got.
Jesus.
Okay, watch out. I just can't wait to prove this idiot wrong. I mean, do you think that I actually wouldn't say something that I knew?
No.
Yes. Constantly. All the time.
Yeah. The prefix para, original in Greek, signifying beside, alongside. That's what I said. I said with, beyond. I'm no one's on.
Parachute is French.
So in other words, it's beside.
Wait, they're nitpicking like the prefix of para.
Kelp farming. I legitimately wouldn't be surprised if there are a number of papers on.
Fuck it. Am I in school again?
No.
I wish I was, but you guys managed to get me fired. Thank you, Lardif.
They did do that.
No, John did that.
Corey Feldman, if your salary was cut in half, you were demoted. Okay, this is about
Tonight Show.
Oh, I love this. This is about the Tonight Show. Everybody's salary was cut in half, including Jay Leno. In fact, Ava, this is what it meant.
No, it was at the end, but John was
Jay
steadily
Leno said,
went down.
They asked him, could you fire people so we can keep your salary? He goes, no, don't fire anybody. Cut my salary in half.
Is this when he went to 10 o'clock?
No, this is when we were back, after Conenbaum. But Jay.
Yeah, but John's salary went down every year.
Salary in half. So we could all still fucking, get paid.
Did you ever see those interviews with Andy Richter?
How cool is that?
Of course. Well, that's the rap about him is like he takes care of the people like that.
Yeah, Howard would never do that.
No, Howard. Do you think there'll be like a cultural referendum about him because we are kind of like in this unionized like people? There's like an income inequality thing. Like people are celebrating that Luigi person, like rednecks were too. And do you think like people be like, you know what, Howard didn't pay his?
Yeah, kelp farming. Well, that's sort of the story of John's life, right?
Yeah, I do know Howard didn't. I mean,
he doesn't realize when he's being pushed out.
Like a story.
It already has been.
Like he'll sit around at a job forever as long as he's getting some money and can't be fired
now
regardless of how much money he gets.
Like, do you think they'll be like, you know what? And they'll call, in a sense, they'll call Howard. I'm rambling in an annoying way. I'm annoying myself.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm back.
All right, now no more about anything.
I hope he mentions my snipe
Let's
here.
Let's just get along. It's fucking midnight.
John hasn't mentioned me in a long time.
Dude's got another one tonight now. I just
King
want
of the
to get along and drink a few beverages. Go.
Why talk about Hitler's relationship with the Jews when we could talk about his relationship with the dog that he loved?
What?
Give it a minute.
God, Jesus Christ.
Oh, way to bring down the mood there, Ava. Come on.
I did that already. All right, let's.
All right, thanks so much. Lady K and Shitway are cool. Stuttering Jungle's a loser, broke bad guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a loser, broke bad guy. Shitway didn't graduate high school. How much do you think Lady K actually makes? I mean, I can't imagine he's really making as much money as.
Definitely six figures. I mean, I don't think it's much higher than 200.
I think I had an internet hiccup,
but I could be wrong. I don't.
I haven't done the math. Plenty money to pay me when he loses this lawsuit.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, send it the Duke's way.
Jimmy's drunk, my man. Thanks to the $5. Dan nailed it. Rob is currently getting high-end praise.
Can I go down for a minute?
A big supply of that in the Sandusky Network's chat, but also super chats in his own chat. Yeah, did you notice that, Abba? That like Shitway's got his Dan Varneys and Josh and Kim Johnson, Super Chat Rob now. What the fuck's that all about?
It's about what this whole thing is about, which is just like getting everyone to
Very
fuck
cool.
with
Yeah,
you
I
and try
just
to
saw
make you miserable.
Evie Mux
But,
just
okay.
blinked out and said,
and then I
redoing connection.
Missy
My
B
internet.
also in Rob Saul's
I don't know if
chat
they're doing
again
something with my
tonight.
internet.
I flipped over there when I was on my little break. She's in there, coaxing Rob, giving him,
but yesterday in the afternoon,
and
why
went down for like a minute.
Why doesn't Missy B counsel Pocky? Because he drinks all the time.
Exactly. I don't. Yeah, Pocky and Anthony had a triple bypass or a quadruple or whatever. He shouldn't be drinking. So maybe Missy
But
should be
Ant
the,
doesn't get blackout drunk every night.
Her living husband there.
I have a private conspiracy theory that Missy B and Deb have crushes on like Rob 2.0. I think they actually are like sexual. Like they think he's cute.
Oh, really?
Like, do you notice that Deb is kind of like very flirtatious?
I'm not gonna lie.
She's kind of smitten with him.
Rob's looking real good these days.
Anytime even the joke about them being together, she like jumps on it and embraces it. And Missy B has really been flooding the chat pretty hard.
Yeah, but here's the thing of it. She's in my chat every fucking second is Missy B.
Well, yeah, but she's calling you like a cocksucker. Like on Rob's chat, she's just like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you." It's just like all that bullshit.
Do you think Kumia lets Missy B get with younger Dick since he's too old to make it happen?
That's a good question.
Aaron Brown asked me again, I'll knock you down. You get what you pay for, bankruptcy in future. I'm not going to ever go bankrupt. And I don't give a shit. I'm fighting for what I believe is right. And Dan, thank you for, getting this GoFundMe thing going. And I am over $1,000 right now.
If you go on, and we talked about Reddit before. I don't want to talk about Reddit, but there's a lot of people out there that can't believe that you made $1,000, and they're even saying, "Why are people giving to John? You should be ashamed of yourselves." You're fighting the good fight, John.
I can't disagree with that.
It's the least that people could do.
I'm shocked he made $1,000.
Why would you give money to these fucking? I mean, Dr. Steve siphoning off the. I mean, don't even get me started again on that whole laundering scheme that they got going on over there. I mean, it's just complete anarchy. So,
no, I don't think Dan's
gonna
start a fight.
Give a little bit, give a lot.
Dan's gonna try to get back into the good graces.
Anthony Grumia, Dan, take it easy on Blob and Dub. Mean spirited. Who's Blob and Dub?
I was doing a show with about Final Boss and Big W. I think that's what that's a reference to. But we were just kind of goofing around. So I don't know what mean spirited we were doing. Nothing like that.
So what is going? So now, what is Steve Grillo's new thing? Just to go on and just trash? Is his new whole thing trashing me? Because that ain't gonna last. And believe me, I'll never be friends with him again.
I'm behind again.
I didn't see the show,
but Rocco has more talent in his asshole than this asshole's whole body.
And two other people on. They had like 4 people on tonight. And I'm guessing, I'm guessing at some point you were a topic of conversation. Like it all comes back to you, John. Like you're the center of all these guys' universe.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last? Damn.
I don't know. Grillo is not an intelligent individual, so I don't know what his next
$1,000 not going to cover
but I
a
think
lawyer's trip out to
as much as he can. And Rob Saul, I did flip over Rob
out
Saul.
to Rochester.
Rob Saul's, I don't know if he's still doing it. He was sniping you with Nasty Neil, your other old friend. Everybody is so fixated on the Duke. You can't even fucking make it up. It's crazy.
It's kind of bizarre, Dan. Like I know I'm incredibly handsome. And I know I'm funny and charismatic, but I mean, Pocky watches me incessantly.
With Poker Mike. They're in Vegas.
But then think about that. Like, he was something in New York, him and Opie, and he is fixated on me. And I can't wait. Well, I know. Scratch that. I don't ever want to be sued because I know you know.
I
but
can't disagree. Grillo and John do the same show, except Grillo can actually get guests. Grillo's been killing it with the guests lately.
My defense is going to be amazing. It's already
prepared. That link I sent you. Did you see that link I texted you about?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much material from his own mouth. Like, how in the world is he going to convince a South Carolina court that anything? And don't forget, Puckster, you're allegedly a celebrity.
Does John not
very hard when it comes to?
Does John not understand that he did it to me too?
But anybody like that
isn't a proper legal argument.
How do you think those Southern judges will react, or Southern lawyers, when you play the audio of Cumia saying from his radio program, "I'd go as young as 13"? How do you think they're going to respond?
Well, that's
to that?
my point. Like,
he's closed.
But yeah, but
what I think is
you have to bring your own.
Bring this on himself.
You have to bring your own.
Because he's trying to get all the
suit against Anthony.
All the accolades.
It's fucking retarded.
Hate me, but does he realize?
I know it is.
Every TV network, and I have a lot of TV friends.
I mean, you could just stop at he doesn't understand.
And I will say, have me on, and I'll talk about this, because all of the shit will be fucking revealed, and it's not going to be good for him.
I'd like to call Greg Opie Hughes to the stand. I'd like to call Daniel Bobo Curlin to the stand.
I don't know what. Does he really want this?
Yes.
To be his legacy?
I can't think you'd want in your 60s. Like, you had a good life, you made millions. Just
I don't know, Ghost Crusaders. I think he will still continue on after the 22nd.
It's end of Seinfeld, like when they're in courted, like they're bringing up all the old people from their past, talking shit about them and all the bad things that they did.
Exactly.
Does Cumia really want the end of Seinfeld to be the end of his illustrious career?
Well, he said this isn't a proper legal defense.
I don't know what he's suing me for, defamation, whatever, but whatever the case may be, I know that I have enough evidence to, to prove that I didn't say anything that would be out of the norm. Johnny Russo books. What's the common factor?
Yeah, Ghost Crusaders. That is a good point.
That's the common denominator.
He may leave for like a couple days.
It's that it's me. Yeah,
and do his typical.
It's me because they can make
money. You all thought I was leaving.
Like
you all thought I was leaving. I got you. You were so scared the shit whale was shitting his pants.
Can I just say one thing about this Johnny Russo character? This is the guy that wrote the Anthony Cumia book.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Those are two of the worst fucking books I've ever read in my life. And I've
read
many biographies. He basically
the audiobooks are fantastic.
Things that Anthony said and just transpose them into writing.
I absolutely suggest.
He did nothing. So Johnny Russo, if you're out there, buddy, I wouldn't be
actually reads them
about the books.
They're really, really good.
Cumia's name on them.
The audiobooks are fantastic.
Being used to fucking wipe somebody's ass. I mean, it's just complete garbage. Those books. So, of anybody to be bragging, Johnny Russo, I'd tamper it down a little bit there, brother.
Well, I don't know, who is this guy?
He's some Italian clown from New Jersey who all these guys, Carl is the same story. They all cozied up to Cumia, and if they didn't have Cumia in their lives, they'd be struggling to get by. They're all hacks. But as long as they get the Cumia shine,
his pensions are about
that's how
nothing.
They make their little careers. That's how they make their money. If Carl didn't get the blessing from Cumia, he would not. We were talking about.
He has no assets.
He would not be making 6 figures a year if it wasn't for Cumia. The best thing that Carl ever did was sucking up to Cumia and getting his audience. That's the only thing that Carl has. Carl's not that talented. He's a fucking.
I'm surprised you would think he was making 200,000 because how I look at it.
Yeah, that's what always gets me kelp farming. Everybody keeps telling John.
That's why he hit him now.
And even John continues to state, right? When I left for all that time, they were getting nothing. They had no money. Nobody was watching, blah, 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 blah.
Right? Now he's down to like 1,500.
So why did he jump back in with the fucking lawsuit?
That they take 30%. Now he's down to about 5,000. So where is all this money? I don't know why you guys think that he's making all this money.
And I was sort of thinking that math.
TSN
there's the Patreon,
was on the downslope. They were really stretching, trying to find some
YouTube,
other
and
people
then
to
the
cover.
super chats or the super tips.
Yeah, but the memberships on
Then
YouTube,
John just swings right back in with a lawsuit and just lights everything on fire.
Whatever Google does, they fuck with the numbers. Dan, I have no respect for Google and YouTube at all when it comes to how they pay people. In fact, I'll go on what's alleged, I guess, and say that what they do is a monopoly. I think it's a fucking bullshit scam to take 30%, sometimes 40%, from a creator. And I'm being serious, Dan. Last month, I think I made 6,000, right?
Yep.
6,000. I ended up with less than 4,000.
Speaking of which, supertip.gg/cryptid.
And I have, I don't know how many.
All voice tips come through immediately.
Now, like 200 memberships. And how the fuck is that?
Link in the description.
How do they, that's a monopoly, no?
For YouTube, YouTube, Google, everything. I mean, they monopolize everything. And in fact,
30%. Where is that normal?
It's. I mean, it's normal in people that want to give you a loan and then break your legs afterwards. I mean, it's complete 30
malarkey. Fucking percent.
I'm 100%. Vince is behind John's lawsuit.
But they get 30.
100%.
It's bullshit.
And 100%.
That's why I don't think the super tip stuff that Melton is doing is going to last long.
Tabber,
YouTube, Google,
and probably
gets a whiff of that,
Susser.
They're going to want that money. They're not going to want people to stake any of the money.
Recommended by Vince.
It's I mean, I agree with you. I think it's fucking ridiculous that they charge that much. But they're the most viewed medium.
Yeah, is Dabbling Doofus still doing that? The last few videos I've seen. Well,
Rumble,
actually,
you don't get the views on Rumble. You don't get the views on
Dabbling Doofus was done for. And also, Rumble takes 30 to 50% as well. By the way,
play, unfortunately,
I will make a prediction.
Rumble takes the same amount.
That somewhere down the line, Dan, people are going to start calling out Google and YouTube for this excessive fucking earnings that they take from people.
But since Dabbling Doofus took a little break there and came back, I haven't seen him really.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean,
putting up the
Duke's got the
totals
balls
anymore.
to say, and I don't give a fuck, Google. I don't give a shit. Dan Brown, ask me again. I'll knock you down. Are you or Sussa coming 422? We deserve to know. Why? For $2? I got to tell you. The fuck do you care anyway? F. Young, he has a show about locals. Wake up,
John could not get super tips.
I'm a loco. Whose show is this? Ava, John.
He couldn't get it set up.
I guess Ava just left. I don't know what to do.
By any
I
means.
Seriously.
And nobody would donate because
full
disclosure, we do get an amount of information that you would not want John to have.
I don't want to get into the game of
super tips.
I'm trying to say bad things about her. She can feel how she wants about me. I respect it, but I'm not going to play the game. I'm not.
I just try to say to her, I have two people. Well, and Clay, because I always forget to mention him, and the Army Major and Brian Karam and, occasionally other people.
I'll check Rob.
Like Artie Fletcher was great. But, I don't, I mean, come on.
Between you and me, I think Ava might have been hitting it
I don't know
tonight.
But I only get let's say 5 days left. I'm not going to say. So, I mean, I don't need it. I don't need it. I want to just get along.
Well, if she's in Rob's chat, she's not chatting very much.
Dan, can you explain what a pest was, how it relates to Opie Anthony's subreddit, and were the people who harassed you out there pests?
I'll take a stab at that.
And that was not super tips that gives the information, by the way.
Not even the subreddit. The fans, they used to call them the pests, and they would do stuff, and and it wasn't just on that. Some people, I think there was some of that where people would kind of be negative and they'd call themselves pests. But I don't know. I guess you could call the people that harassed him pests, but it's a very unofficial thing. I don't know what the connection is.
But it's Stripe.
The pest thing was more of a real life type thing.
It's
really
not super tips.
Online.
It's just using
That's just
Stripe.
my summary or my thought of it.
But Sunflower Dragon, I have a bigger question for you. SiriusXM just struck shitware for the same reason I struck shitware. So now, Sunflower, let me put this question on you. Now, I'm sure you're a sweet woman, but are the SiriusXM lawyers that stupid that they would strike shitware? You said me striking him was wrong. So now let me put it on you, Sunflower. Were the lawyers at SiriusXM wrong too? You know more than the lawyers at SiriusXM. Now, you just lost. And the reason why you lost is because Sirius knows what they're doing. They got $1 million lawyers. They know that their copyright was violated. So then why do you accuse me of not knowing the same thing? I'll wait. Thank you. No, but seriously, Dan, she was so, why do you strike? It's not.
I'll check
And
King
she
of the
kept
Dabbleverse,
citing
but
this
I
one
believe we can
case.
put up what
Even though there's
the charge
100
comes
others
through as
that would support
the name
my
on
argument.
it, and I'm pretty sure
Listen,
I put
Dan,
mine as my
I will tell you right now, when I leave, I will
as my
strike
screen
anyone
name.
that plays my copyrighted content, and it will be The Godfather.
But I'll
And
look
if
into
you
that.
saw
Thanks.
The
I
Godfather
thought I looked
at
it up,
the
and
end,
before
you know
before
what
getting
happened.
into it, I looked at it to make
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Michael Corleone. Well,
To settle all the family business, right, in one day, right?
and any of these assholes violate my copyright like shitware, and you too, Lady K.
And by the way, your information is safe with me. If you,
I meant to tell you something I heard today. I was going to pick up,
especially if you're a fan
my
of
wife at
dabbling in
CBS,
politics, you know I
and
am all
had
about
on- I put on
anonymity.
Point Dabble Point. Oh, not
I actually,
Dabbleverse Live was the show, and it was with Carl and the blind,
Yeah, I'd
the blind guy. and then
never
they had
actually do
Husey
anything with
and that was
anybody's
why I turned it. I wanted to
information.
see
And honestly,
what
if
Husey
somebody,
said.
it doesn't really give the
stuff.
screen name
Well, he
either.
wasn't
It
really
just says
trashing
there's
you,
a
but
charge.
I only listened to about 5 or 10 minutes,
So
but
if
I
you
happened to pick it
super
up
tip
at
like
the most
TSN or
opportune
whatever,
time.
they'd never know.
Carl was bragging,
which one's
and I think it was the
streaming,
end of
'cause
the
there could be
show.
so
and they were
many
doing
of
like
them.
their plugs or whatever. Carl was bragging about on his Patreon. If you sign up for his Patreon, you can go back and listen to any of the audio from your audio recording. I don't know if it was your book or something that you did. Or they can go back and watch any of the
Oh, he
covers
did
they've
say
had
5
from you
days.
since, like anything that you've done since 2017 or something. He said,
I'll strike him.
and it's all behind. He got it on Patreon. They put it all behind.
I'll strike him on Patreon. It doesn't matter.
You should. I if I was you, I would go on tonight or
Listen,
tomorrow and look up Carl's
Lady
Patreon and start
K,
striking it.
Lady K, my shit is copyrighted. Okay? Do you want to fuck with me? Really?
He was bragging about it. We have a whole content, all Stuttering John content, all his stuff, his copyrighted stuff behind our paywall on Patreon. It was I couldn't believe he was saying it. I'm sorry?
How do you think that's going to go for him?
Did Carl?
I don't know why he would even
What?
bring that up. Like, doesn't he know that
I
you're
don't
thinking
remember
about
Carl
this
saying
stuff?
that.
What's that?
Doesn't he know that like he should be like looking over his shoulder? Like that's a lot of risk to take. I heard somebody in the chat say, "Oh, he's got 5,000 Patreons." Could you imagine that? Let's say it's 5,000. Let's say that's true. 5,000 Patreons, $5 a piece. That's 25 grand a month, and he's gonna risk it all so he can play stupid fucking audio from your audio recording. Like, why would you do that?
I don't even think he's that stupid. I think he was just saying.
Oh,
that to piss
his
me off. Karmic Sex
his old
is a homo
podcast. Okay.
beta. You what up, drunkie?
That's not copyrighted
Walleye,
either.
And sir, wash your wig. I don't wear a wig. Bob's old teeth.
Oh, that was beef. That was beef jerky.
Dan sent someone to take Thompson's patio furniture. I wonder who stole Lady K's water filter.
They will pin anything on me. I guess I did the Chicago Fire, 9/11.
Welcome to the goddamn.
By the way, anybody
club.
can download John's podcast.
Joe Midnight Spook Show. I was right.
Really easy. I have it.
I don't know, man. Like, listen, I'm gonna be gone soon, Dan. And if I see you or we meet wherever we are,
so that's what I say. Dan's goal,
Boston or New York, we'll have a beer, and I'll give.
You got my number anytime.
Is not to turn on John and start doing the rounds.
Because I don't. When I
Dan's goal is to turn on John.
This time it's not
and go on and go on his own show and start high fiving. As I said, Lil Mir and Dr. Chow and stuff. Like, look what I did.
So I am going to be gone, and I can't wait, Dan. I swear I can't wait.
And I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that
then go now.
They're going to be crying when you're gone because they're not going to know what to do with themselves.
I can't wait to do this thing that I do every day.
Yeah, Stuttering John the prick.
Voluntarily.
I got a 100-day chip. I got my.
Hey, does anybody care anymore? It's going to be like Jonah Hill at the end of Don't Look Up, like when he comes out of the rocks. Hey, is anyone here? No, Rob, no one's going to care anymore. Your whole act of trash to me, you too, Steve, your whole act of trash to me will be over. No more. Get used to it.
Well, kelp farming,
the boot.
I think it was accidental, but then Dan started saying that he did it on purpose. But I'm pretty sure it was accidental.
I love both of them. I love Ava. She get me jealous because she's smoking.
Why the fuck are you counting how much money people make on Patreons and fucking trying to get him to strike them? Like, what the fuck is your problem?
Here we go.
I'm not trying to get him to strike anybody.
No, I want to strike him.
Wait, well, what is he doing saying, they're making $25,000? Who would you say was making $25,000?
Somebody in the chat just put that, because we were talking about how much he makes. When you left, because you said
how much who makes?
Carl.
And so you're saying, okay, Carl makes $25,000.
Okay, hold on. You missed the part of it. Before you left, before you kind of dropped off, you had said Carl makes $350,000. We were continuing the discussion.
I was just guessing how much he made.
Okay, I know.
We all were.
We were just making an estimate, and then John said, "Why do you?"
And I said, "Well, he used to have 2,000 patrons, but then he made it private, which only said to me that it's probably down to 1,500." Which is $5 each patron, which would bring it down to 7,500. Why am I doing math for you, Ava? Which after 30% is down to 5,000. Who gives a fuck? Why do you come back combative? Can't we all get along?
Because why is he trying to get money?
Saying is give peace a chance.
Oh yeah, taking down people's Patreons is really gonna bring peace.
I never said it. If you're accusing me of that, all I was saying was I heard Carl. It just so happened I heard it for the 5 minutes that I caught Dabbleverse live today. Carl coming out and saying, "I've got all this John content on our Patreon." I thought it was fucking hilarious and very ironic because we've been talking about that.
It's not, I'm pretty sure it's not what Carl meant.
Okay, so good. So I'm wrong in you're saying that he should not strike anyone's Patreons.
I'm not John. I'm not involved with what John needs to do to protect his fucking copyrighted material. I don't care. Who cares? It's not my concern. And I would say don't strike it because then you're just exacerbating things. But if he wanted to, he has the right to do it. That's all.
Of course he has the right to do it. I was just curious if that's what you're saying.
David the Cobra, how would you feel being swatted and stuff taken?
It'd feel pretty bad.
I agree. I never, and this is one thing, you go back, show me anywhere where I fucking supported anyone getting swatted. I think it's the fucking worst thing that anyone could do to another person. I've had people send shit to my house, not swatted, but I had a fire department person show up at my house because someone sent an email to the fire department saying that I was doing illegal fires in my backyard, which not a swatting, but same kind of fucking idea. The chief of the fire department showed up at my house. I do not condone that in any way, shape, or form. It's fucking horrible, and no one should ever do that or have to go through it. So you'll
Well,
never hear me defend swatting or anything like that.
I think that was a cover because he was fucking your wife.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
that's it. I mean,
Who
Oh,
had
that's
Kick
fine.
Ava?
I'm sorry.
Ghost
That's it.
Crusaders.
Gypsy, Ava, your humor over HM3 was awesome. You rock. I mean, if he's really saying, I don't know what's wrong with her tonight, but if she's really gonna trash your wife, that's not acceptable to me at all. So I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Brother Ted, thanks for $5. Book Patrick Tomlinson and let him respond in his own words. Sure.
You got his email. I think he keeps reaching out to you, doesn't he? You said so. Yeah, come on. Be interesting.
Did she really just say that about your wife?
I don't even care. She's Ava's being Ava.
She said something about
BM,
somebody
take
fucking
off
Dan's
your
wife.
Fucking glasses, asswipe.
Not for $2, maybe 200. We'll take off the glasses.
I hate when my friends fight. Saucer Gypsy, what we do most often, we're likely to do next.
Is that something like from a fortune cookie?
I don't know. It
Well,
sounds that way.
You can actually rewind on this channel, so you can go check it out.
Carmix is a homo beta. Sir, wash your wig and stop whining. I don't have a wig.
As
Isn't that funny?
beef drippings
Excuse me,
again.
like, why would I ever? I would never, ever have a wig. Mark my words.
You know how you can tell, and I don't have great hair, but you can tell someone has a wig if you can't see the follicles like attached to their head.
Yeah.
You can see all the follicles attached to your head. You have a great fucking head of hair, man. I gotta say, I wish I had half the hair on my head that you have. I'd be a lot happier of a man.
Raper butt. How do we know Ava isn't Patrick Tomlinson?
Raper butt.
It is weird, Dan. Like this Patrick Tomlinson thing. I've been getting letters from this whoever this person. Maybe it's not him, but at least the name. I'm like,
for how long? How long have you been getting this?
I don't know, 10 years. I mean, ever since I started podcasting.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
My mother would save them, and it would be literally 50 letters from Patrick Tomlinson.
That's insane.
And when I was cleaning out my garage,
That can't be right.
I got a letter from Patrick Tomlinson.
He's thinking something different.
So here's my excuse then. I got in a time machine. I went back 10 years.
He's thinking about
I started
someone
harassing
different.
Patrick Tomlinson because I knew he was giving you shit. There's my defense.
No, it's been going on for years.
Wow, that's insane.
Anthony Grumia, thanks to Bucks. What did Levy say to Artie? Why you trashed me? I don't understand that. DJ Snub, I don't hate you, but your book did suck. I don't care. If you thought it did, I thought my book was really good. Belm 3 and played right into the hands of exactly what I wanted to do and picking off your allies one by one. Who's that? Ava? Dan?
I don't know. Anne played right into their hands, did exactly what they wanted her to do. They are picking off your allies one by one. I don't know. There's a missing word in there somewhere. I don't know what that. I don't know if there's. I don't want to accuse. I don't know. Sometimes you never know what these super chats. They don't make any sense.
No idea. Sunflower. I'm going to just say this to you. I anticipate you're a nice person. I do. I don't think you and I would not get along. In fact, I think we would get along splendidly.
If she looks anything like that picture, she might be not a.
Here
not
we
a
go
bad
again
gal
now.
To take out for a.
No, but here is the problem.
Just a couple days ago, he said
it's twofold. Well, threefold.
Sunflower
really.
Dragon was repulsive to him.
She goes on Tuki's show.
Mm.
And she calls into Tuki. Now, we all know Tuki trashes every one of my kids on a regular basis.
He said some really heinous stuff.
Really heinous stuff.
Yeah.
And she calls into him. And she You, Sunflower, think that's okay. But you get mad at me because I strike people for violating my copyright. Now, Sunflower, this is why I don't want to have drinks with you anymore. This is why I would refuse even if you invited me. The reason being, you went on a show with a guy that trashes my family every fucking day. And then you start saying my copyrights are bullshit.
They are.
But now, SiriusXM's lawyers said no, Sunflower, and they struck shit way.
Fun fact, not John's copyright.
Because they also believe in the federal law of copyright. So now, Sunflower, I don't anticipate you'll ever admit you were wrong. If you did and apologize, maybe
100% takedown.
I'll go, okay. Because I give people second
takedown.
Well,
It's getting
we
late.
might let it slide for Sunflower Dragon.
He would absolutely go out with Sunflower.
Now
Dragon.
she's super chatting other people. And
She's attractive. She's rich.
There is the threefold. Sunflower, you're on the wrong side of history. I'm just telling you, you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because at the end of the day, I enjoyed your super chats. I asked you to have drinks and everything else. But you then decided
Yes, prodigal dunce. He's been
to
for
choose hate
almost 2.5 hours.
over me. Enjoy that.
You broke
been
his heart, Sunflower.
It's been a wild ride
No,
tonight.
It's just like
You missed
if
a
you're
lot.
not going to do what's right, if you're so mad about the strikes where you know nothing about federal law when it comes to copyright, you
were vindicated by Sirius. They're doing the same thing that you are. They're protecting their brand.
Yeah, but she for some reason still thinks that I'm wrong. Now, I
Because you're
was in
wrong.
the lobby, and I don't want any talking about people's wives. I swear to God. Charlie, thanks so much. Johnny, no other bad people love you. You rock. Thank you. What's up, Oliver?
Hi.
Oh,
I if I could walk back the wife one, I thought it would be a joke in passing, but then
I thought it was funny. I'm not.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. It was a good. You got a good dig on me, so I can credit to you there.
when it's settled, it just seems so much meaner than it was intended to be. So I apologize.
All good.
Unfriendly Ghost, you should get a filter for that nasty mic cover. Why? You think I give a fuck? Why do people think I care about stains and shit? I don't give a shit. Sorcerer and Gypsy, friends are important. Yeah, these are my two friends. And they will
they're
always
not your
be
friends. You don't know them. You've never met them.
And I don't have like really any I just want to get through life, man. I swear to God, it's hard enough. I got a broken fucking wrist. Oh, and it was so bad last night. I couldn't sleep because
Were you hitting yourself in the face again with the?
no, but when you have the stitches here, like if I showed you, I don't know if I can pull it up enough. Like I was looking at it, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on.
Mm.
But if you can see, hold on.
Well, let me guess. He's got a rash.
Do you see
Ooh,
that?
yeah, red.
Yeah, and then the stitches are right underneath it. And
Isn't that
it's
odd?
so fucking itchy, but you can't get to it, and there's stitches. So I can't even use a fucking knitting needle, like when I broke my ankle twice, because I had cast then. I can't even do that. So I'm stuck now in the middle of the night going like, and you're trying to scratch, but you got this fucking bullshit cast, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, fuck. I don't care.
He's never considered maybe
I've
washing.
been your friend for 30 years. How? 35 years, Steve Grillo was my friend. And now his whole
No, he
show
wasn't.
was trash to me.
Now he gets a few super tips, and he can't turn on the Duke fast enough.
Maybe 15 of
Crazy.
those
Funny how
35
that
years,
works.
Grillo was a
Did
friend.
you notice how, like, through inertia, he just started making his story about how he was trying to make his life better?
Thank
like,
you, Prodigal
At
Dog.
first, it was like Rob was saying, like,
Hold on, let's do
I'm just
this.
trying to improve my life. This is like a positive experience. And like Grillo kind
There, I
of
passed it on for you.
concurrently existing during it. And then slowly he just adapted that onto himself now. So whenever everyone talks to him, they're like, he's just like, yeah, I'm just trying to, I changed my life for the better. He just took Rob's hook and he's just been running with it since. But it's like, wait, you're just Grillo. You didn't go sober or do anything.
Did you
Ghost Crusaders. It was
did
actually
you like Steve when he was on Stern. I mean, he didn't really do
earlier
anything
this
funny.
week.
I don't
He
know why anybody would.
For me, like when I
got
discovered
surgery.
the E-show, it was all about
so he says.
you guys, you
And yes, they put a rod in him.
see like that early Riley Martin, all that, and like whenever Grillo would come on, like when he had his head shaved and all that, he was just kind of, he was just someone you tolerated. That's how it was for me. He's never like really delivered, but I don't know.
No, I agree with you. LB Dog, thanks for $5. Ava blew up your castle, Danny. Is clipping the next letter to call your personal problems. Oh, come on. What? Dan? Because I don't even feel like, I mean, Dan? Okay.
Is probably.
Yeah, I can't even read some of these. Like the grammar on some of these are just awful.
Either. Ghost Crusaders TV, thanks for the $2. Here's $2 for tissue paper. Why?
Yes, please. Stop wiping your fucking nose on anything but an actual tissue.
Unfriendly ghost.
Although no, don't stop doing that. It goes over great on TikTok. Actually,
to make a lot of sense. Do these people know, Dan and Ava, that I don't have to be there?
Ghost Crusaders.
I know this is the funny thing that these people have not.
Do you think something like surgery is going to stop them from drinking?
No, I do not have to be there. Never have I been requested to be there. And these people are like setting up camp there, like they're gonna have some fucking Woodstock, and I'm not. Look. Take down your tents, okay? Shut down your Colemans. I'm not going to Rochester.
Well, King of the Devil.
I hear Rochester's nice this time.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know.
I think it's so funny.
I kind of moved my mic away a little bit.
Rochester for Carl and his little crew there. Like nobody would be setting foot dead there if they had a choice. No one's going there for shits and giggles.
But I was saying,
showed there once on tour, and when we pulled up, it was all foggy. And when he got to the main downtown strip where the venue was.
Oh no, he doesn't need tissues.
Really, old people
his
kind of
wiping his nose on various body parts and the wrapping and his sleeve and stuff goes over great on TikTok.
It's a scary place.
Well, I would never want to go there only because Lady K lives there, and we already saw what his basement looks like. But you must admit, Lady K's not gay because no gay guy would have a paddled fucking decor.
That's a good art. That's the best counter argument for him being gay.
Why?
I mean, that's the best. But I don't know. I listened to him earlier, and he's just like, "Oh, stop it." He's just like, "Oh, shut up."
But anyway, I don't think surgery isn't going to stop him from drinking.
That's not a gay. That's just how he talks. Just do it. Okay.
I think people are born gay. That's the last end of my statement. I don't know what to do.
All right, guys, I'm going to give this till 1.
Just an average 11-year-old.
I was going to go to sleep at 11.
Are you talking about Grillo? I would say, both of you, I guarantee some of my junior high students, well, now they're older, but
could be Grillo in a IQ competition.
These two just keep coming back on, and I want to see the sparks fly again. But I think Dan is
he doesn't know.
I think they're both going to behave.
You guys, most people I've ever been on shows with here, all are more intelligent than me, But I know that when I was in 4th grade, I was more intelligent and well-read than Grillo was. Like, I just know that.
Grillo's
I
a
remember.
legitimate
Oh, yeah,
idiot.
kelp farming. I'll have
Yeah,
the.
I know, and that's why it's.
If
That's
they're
why it's
probably
always
still
more
going to
fun
be
to go
going,
after Saul, 'cause with
or at least
Grillo's
John
like-
is, because of the
Well,
super
Rob's
chats.
the
So
better,
I'll probably have
Rob's
this up in the
stupid
morning.
too. I mean,
But it's still
stupid.
recording. I'm always
No, I think
recording.
with Grillo,
It's all
that
the
he
recordings
is
all on automatic on a
special,
different computer.
But with Rob, I think he's a closeted homo that like has a lot of traumatic experiences and then like became a drug and.
You know what's funny you say that because I think Rob.
Rob is easily the gay. Like,
Dan, what do you think? I think Rob might be gay.
Rob Saul?
Not like there's anything wrong with it, but I think he might be gay.
He does have some kind of gay sort of yeah. I could see it. I could believe it. Yeah, if that was the case.
I'll cut you like a montage.
Is it Ava's goal?
Anytime he's ever been asked about
Is to have a retard that she can manipulate.
Watch the way he responds.
That's
to anything
her
about
fun.
A woman, even whether or not it's
That's what she
sexual,
wants.
You notice this pattern.
John is her
and then
retard that she
dolls starts to
manipulates.
become clear. Like Rob is gay, and he couldn't stop drinking because he didn't want to like have to deal with being gay.
Revenge of Penis Wrinkle, you posted Sal's place invite on public Facebook. Yeah, to my friends. But either way, even if I posted it, you dumb fuck, doesn't mean Shitware should send people there, tape me, and monetize it. Thank you. This idiot tries so hard.
John didn't post his personal cell phone number and put it on speakerphone when he had a gajillion personal conversations with the woman that they ended up releasing against his will for a pay-per-view special either.
Who's that?
Them when they took recordings of you speaking with Kate Meany on the phone and recording a relationship with her and then monetized it.
Did they even have my number on there? See, you'll wait, nothing else. Whatever. Ava, isn't it going to be great? Well, for me, it'll be great. Door Dashing Debbie Dead, send Disco Bob the link. He's got intel. Not now.
Who's Disco Bob?
He's a good friend of mine on internet. Hey, Dustin Paisley, $13.99. Wow. Do you try the Houdini? Not last night, but we did have a good day. It was pleasant. She's a New Englander, so we parked the car in the yard. It was nice. Not Paul Rubens.
I believe that super chat came in.
Okay, and you go find me. I doubt that's true.
Before Ava or Dan even came on.
Ava.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ava, you're in trouble again.
Oh, no.
Ooh, no soup for you.
No soup for you.
Rob's so very mad about you calling him gay.
You think John's still talking to Kate?
Gay. Wait.
Light 63, when you leave, is Sober Soul the new Duke or Karmics? Definitely Karmics.
Every show that Rob Saul has done since you've come back is just him reading super chats awkwardly about you and talking about being sober. And then there's inevitably at 45 minutes in that first awkward moment where he realizes where no one's chatting. And then he's like, oh, I have to say something. And then he never comes up with anything. And then he just pivots back to you, but just less interestingly. And he
I don't want to.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say I don't want to compound on the gay rumors, but I don't know if you saw the thumbnail for his.
Never comes up with anything, and then
look, he's sniping.
Pivots back to you, but just
hi, Rob.
I've been getting all compliments on my show. I guess I don't have the prowess of that.
Oh wow! Look, you're watching us.
Oh yeah, hi.
This is like literally.
Hey,
Fatso.
Hey, Neil, how's the $100 for your fucking computer going? You fucking drifting piece of shit.
Where's your kids?
Oh yeah. I heard that Ghost Crusaders, but
I'm not gay. I just don't like big ugly men like you.
I didn't say you had to like me, but that doesn't mean you're not gay.
I just let that roll over me.
Yeah. Hey Dan, take off those glasses and show your fucked up nuclear plant face. You motherfucker.
Show
Hey,
us
Rob.
your
Why is
Hey, Rob,
Show
have
us
fun
your
fucking your
You know
dog
what-
tonight,
you know what
buddy.
the
Hey,
funny-
Don Jr. looking cock-sucking homo. Why don't you show us your drug test results that you're apparently taking a few days a week? 'Cause
You know
no
what's
one's
so
buying it,
funny?
Have fun with the
motherfucker.
peanut butter tonight, Rob. With licking Dior, licking it off your cock. You
Hey,
fucking
hold
faggot.
on. Good. Hey, Dog Diddler.
Hey,
How you
retard.
doing, Dog Diddler? Hey,
Oh boy.
are you jerking off any more dogs?
How to
Are you jerking off?
You know what upsets me about all
John
this?
Doty and
Are you
Sunflower
jerking
Dragon are
off
going out
any
for
more
dinner?
dogs,
Yeah.
Rob?
Oh no.
Are you jerking
He's
not doing
off
it to
any
me.
more dogs?
John's
I don't know.
He's not John. He's not jerking off to
Yeah,
the dogs.
pussy.
He's jerking the dogs
Right?
off.
Hey, come on, you jerking off to any more
Johnny
dogs,
boy!
Rob?
Sliding
You
the finger
fat
right in that
fuck.
dog.
Okay, this is funny.
Rob, you gonna jerk off any
You
more
nasty
dogs?
bastard.
John. Hey, Johnny.
Hey,
you don't have no
Robbie,
date.
how's
gonna go on
banging
for
your
the
rant, Robbie?
How's the dog?
And
coming,
Johnny gets a
Rob?
commercial.
Dude,
Robbie, how's banging dogs, Rob?
Oh,
Hey,
now
Rob,
he's going
hey, Rob, how's
I
banging your rant?
defended Rob. I said he didn't.
Yeah,
fuck
sorry.
Rob,
dogs.
Rob, are
You
you
fat
still
fuck.
diddling dogs?
I can't wait till Kumia cleans your
Rob, are you
fat
still
ass out
diddling
of
your dogs?
whatever he can squeeze. I
Hey,
mean,
Robbie,
Kumia, it's going to be like getting
Robbie,
blood out of a
are you
stone,
still
but you know,
diddling
there he
your
is.
dogs?
There's
Rob,
a
okay,
talented
I had
little
Rob
kid
up as
boy.
well, so I was
Rob,
hearing it
Ugly
like
man.
4
Hey, Rob,
times.
you still
Hey,
banging your
and I pay
rant?
for my YouTube. Now you're having to watch
Hey,
my
Rob.
ads. You dumb
Rob, you still
motherfucker.
owe your HOA
He
money,
spent
Rob?
on the ad. Yeah.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
Yeah.
There's a loop for
Yeah, you
Rob.
still pulling a penis out of your
I can't hear you,
dog?
John. I don't listen to
If
fat
he's still
drunk people.
sniping.
I'm better than you.
Yeah,
I'm
you still
better than
pulling
you.
the
But now-
dog's dick
Look
But
at
out,
now I
Rob.
kind
Rob.
of wanted. Now I'm here
Retard.
again.
Still pulling the
Look, he's still
dog's
screaming.
dick
He's
out,
beat red.
Rob. Still pulling
Anthony
it out,
ain't
you
bluffing.
fucking
I can't wait till
weirdo.
Anthony.
All right, that was fun.
Oh, what
that
a
was-
mo.
You know, that was really cathartic.
Well, I don't have
That
premium.
felt really
And of course,
good.
Rob is wearing a
If you notice no
Christmas
ads,
dress in the thumbnail.
use
of
a
his, Bell of the
Yeah.
Ball.
Brave
episode.
browser.
Come on,
I
Rob.
know. It's so
Come on.
fucking hysterical. And who's the other idiot there with him?
Nasty Neil, who, by the way, Nasty Neil, this is funny. He went on, he did a post. I don't know
John
if it was
knows who
Facebook or
Nasty
Twitter,
Neil is.
saying, hey, can you donate money so I can get a new laptop? And I'll make you an executive producer of my show, and I'll put you on IMDb if you send me $100. He's like
Who said that?
begging for. He's a 50-year-old man begging for money to buy a new laptop. It's a very sad state of affairs out there.
Well,
John.
look, you know, everyone accused Rob of diddling dogs,
I did, yeah.
and I never thought so. But you know, now if you think about it, he had those dogs on his lap every second. I'm not even kidding now. It's like he had those dogs.
You know what I
on his
just
lap
noticed? I just
every
noticed the thing
second.
that everybody
It was
else
fucking
noticed a
weird.
long time ago.
He's on the
John, you'd
I-
be surprised what you could do with a thing of peanut butter, John. You'd be surprised what could be
No.
accomplished.
I'm being serious here. I had people on my show and they're like, no, I had people who text me and go, dude, like this is when Rob was like Team John. They're like, look, I like Rob, but he would have dogs on his lap and it's creepy.
John,
Who the-
John, I was one of those people because people were saying
Prodigal
that, and then I
Dunce,
never
from what I
processed
understand,
it. I was like,
Dan
"Oh,
is in
what do you do?"
sales.
And then people sent me a couple clips of him, and then one of them,
So
a couple of them were him talking.
that's what he
about
says
dogs.
anyway. So when
And
you
I
think
was one of those
about
people that was
that,
like, John, because you were like, "Hey, don't say the dog thing." I was like,
and you think about how he acts with John here, it all kind of makes sense.
problem. Like, I think he's fingering dogs.
I think that's
He quit the booze, but he couldn't quit the pooches.
no, there's something
He quit
weird.
the pooch, but not the pooch.
And I love that it brings up my kids. He don't know if I talk to my kids. I mean, of course I do, but I'm not gonna fucking.
Thank you, Ghost
you know,
Crusader.
But Rob,
I'll be sure to
Let's
track
talk
down an
about
old
what you can
iPad
accuse
Mini
them.
that no longer works and send it over to
I'm
her.
gonna tell you, Dan. You ready for this?
Do you want a
Here's
refund on
all
the leftover
things
money?
They said
Okay,
about Rob.
actually, I could probably go
hope he's
get find
still
one for
sniping.
free. Thank you very
Yeah, I
much,
hope-
Ghost Crusaders. It's been great having you.
Because he'll probably leave because it's gonna be too hard for him.
That's what he does.
Let's see. I got tons of.
Wait, John, can I ask you a question while you're loading that?
Yeah.
Like, if you lost like 40, like if anyone lost 40 pounds and then they like got new teeth installed and they're like newly sober and they're feeling like fresh and fit and they're feeling.
Oh yeah,
really good
Turk
about
February.
themselves, like, wouldn't you like?
John
get
doesn't know how
pussy,
to
like, in
insult.
the first week.
Well, what I think is funny is he's calling me fat.
John just yells.
And I haven't
Just
gained.
goes,
But even besides,
Hey,
like,
Peaky, hey,
anyone
whatever,
asks you
hey,
if you've got
Snake,
weight,
hey, Peaky,
you have
hey,
to
Rob,
talk to a
hey,
woman.
dog fucker, just over and
This
over
new
and over and over.
confident Rob that's allegedly sober, but why hasn't he gotten
Nightbot.
pussy yet? It's not really
Okay, I
that
need to
hard
put.
get laid.
Hold on,
and
Ghost Crusaders. I need to
coming
put
out
you
of
on the
jail and
regular
being a
on
drug
the
The
list
guy
to let
doesn't
you do
even
whatever you want.
drive.
Then like, huh?
What the fuck's he gonna do? I'll come to the date, but can you drive me home?
I'll send the jitney to go pick you up.
John, no, John, you're right. Like, he never had a driver's license.
No, he doesn't drive. Look, this is all the things he's been accused of. He fucked his aunt. He's a junkie.
His brother's got a bigger cock than him.
He's a deadbeat dad. His wife cheated on him with his cousin,
Oy vey. That's a
and he
tough one.
went bankrupt.
Oh,
for
Ghost Crusaders
unpaid
TV.
HOA fees.
His wife did
Nightbot
leave
should
him
no
back
longer
in the
fondle
affair
you
with his
anymore.
cousin.
But I'm saying he's trying to take the moral high ground here. Dan,
That's
I mean,
what's so funny about the whole thing.
is he kidding me?
This is all predicated on the notion that he's claiming that he doesn't do drugs or drink anymore. If you've watched his show, if you watch the first episode when he comes in fresh to now, he's just like he was when he was getting all fucked up. He's turned into a nasty drunk asshole again. He's drinking again. And
He's a dry drunk. He's angry. He never got rid of the anger.
I don't even know if he's dry drunk. I think he's drinking again.
I think he's drinking again too.
I think he's doing cocaine.
In fact, I would. Dan,
I saw his
think
show
he's
the other day,
drinking again.
John. There's no way he wasn't all hopped out on blow. Like, he came in.
Look at what he just did. I'm sorry, Abba, but look what he was just doing. He seems drunk.
Yeah, he's a mess. And I have tits, and I understand that, but he's a mess too. Then, if I'm a
wouldn't
mess,
call you.
he's at least a mess too. But I do think he at least fingered a couple of dogs, and I'm sure that he's at least doing some blow again.
Oh wait, did you see this? Yeah, really? Did you see this? Hold on, I gotta take a picture of it. Hold on.
Has he got the dog on his lap again?
No. Hold on. Let me just hold on. I gotta do this.
But wouldn't you like if you were like fresh and fit suddenly? Wouldn't you like go out to the club or something or like?
I know exactly what you're saying. I lost like 40 pounds like 10 years ago, and all I wanted to do was fucking pick up chicks on the internet and bang. Like
Yeah, you're confident, you're feeling good, you're in shape. He's out here talking about John every fucking. He's doing shows in the afternoon about John, doing shows in the evening about John. Why is he
All right, they're in loop mode, and I am tired.
I got hold on.
The dog asshole just calls. To
I think
Rob.
Rob's in
He
his
just- he
40s
sees
or
that little
something.
puckered asshole on Dior. He just can't help himself.
50? All right. He looks really good for
Sorry,
50.
I'm trying to fucking. You know.
Well,
I
ever
really
since,
think it's like a
getting
kind
back
of
from
hoping
rehab,
he's gay
he's
because
looking pretty
that
good.
means
And I'm not
Hey,
gay,
you know what? Fuck this. Hold on.
but I might touch Rob's pee-pee.
Yeah, hold on. How about this?
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out.
But we all need to give Shuli credit.
Oh, wait, John does have rewind still activated.
Guy.
Oh, shit.
All right. Look at that.
What I tell you, because
Yeah.
I called him the belt Rob oath.
Yeah. Here at the end, I actually look over and discover that he has the rewind turned on. Not that I would have ever used it. But anyway, guys, thank you for showing up. It's late. I got to get some sleep. It's been a great time. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships, but mostly thanks for just hanging out and having a good time with me. Everybody have a good night. I will try to have this. I'll have this up in the morning because they're still going and I'm going to bed. I put the link in there. Let's see. Do I still have the link? Yeah. You can go over and watch Rob Saul show, who are also sniping with Rob Saul and Nasty Neil. So have some fun over there, and we'll see you guys next time. If he doesn't, I'm gonna try to do a drinking with the drunk tomorrow. If he goes later, I don't like to start drinking before like 4 or 5. Sometimes, like I think last week he went like 2 or 3 or something like that. But anyway, if he goes a little later, I'll be doing a stream snipe tomorrow, drinking with the drunk. We'll have a couple of cocktails or a couple of sodas or the inebriation agent of your choice. And stream snipe John and maybe play some video games while we're doing it. Anyway, have a great night, everybody, and thank you for hopping on and making this bearable.